Alright, Paul. Alright, mate. Welcome to the Chris CFC 2.0 show. Let's fucking go, homies. Okay, I call that 0. Welcome to the show. We got Rubber Dub. Hello. Sounds like the Coppers. What in the name of mushy peas is going on in here then? Ed, what's up, my man? Alright, 7. This one is for you, my G.
How many special people change? How many lives are living strange? Where were you while we were getting high? Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in a champagne supernova, a champagne supernova in the sky. Wake up the dawn and ask her why. A dream, she never dies. Wipe that tear away now from your eye. Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in the champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in the champagne supernova, a champagne supernova, cause people believe that they're gonna get away from the summer. But you and I live and die, the world still spinning around, we don't know why. How many special people change? How many lives are living strange? Where were you while we were getting high? Slowly walking down the hall, past the valley carnival. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me covered the landslide, and the champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me covered the landslide, and the champagne supernova, the champagne supernova, cause people believe that they're gonna get away from the sun. But you and I live in time, still spinning round, we don't know
Wow, that is a tune and a half, but it does literally last 7.5 minutes. You know, it's a banging tune, but for a song, it is quite greedy, considering the average song is like 3.5 minutes. They've kind of, you know, took 2 songs worth of time. But yeah, Champagne Supernova, that goes out to Squire 7. I know he loves a bit of Oasis. And yeah, when I've had a few bevies, Oasis always sounds great. Well, Oasis always sounds great regardless. But yeah, Rubber, are you a managing mod? And if you are, can you go to settings and put subscribers only mode on? If you're not a managing mod, then I will have to make you one, because I don't want any riffraff coming in here. So guys, big up. How is everyone's Saturday? To be honest, yeah, mine's pretty good. I've been off today. I actually went to Hyde Park, believe it or not, and it wasn't to go to Speaker's Corner. There's something called Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland. I don't know if any of you lot have heard of it, but yeah, I went there with a few of my pals. There was quite a lot of females actually. I met quite a few new chicks that a couple of my mates brought along. One of them was quite cute, and it's a shame because she's got a boyfriend, and you know, you meet a new girl, she's hot, you know, you start chatting to her for like half an hour, and then because you don't want to go straight in there like, what's your relationship status, you know, because then you look a bit desperate. So you're talking away for half an hour, and then the subject leads to relationships, and then she says, oh, I've got a boyfriend, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? So yeah, as one door closes, another gently swings open, as they say. So, but yeah. It's pretty good, man. They got an ice rink there, you know. They got, you know, just a lot of stalls. The good thing about Winter Wonderland, you know, it's good like for the whole family. It's got things for the actual whole family. Like when I first heard about it, I thought it was just for kids, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to Winter Wonderland. It's for kids, this and that. But I actually had quite a good time, man. And every time I go ice skating, right, for the first 10 minutes, like you're holding on to the outside. And then after 10 minutes, right, you're soon fucking, you're soon skating around the fucking rink like you own it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, let me share my screen a minute. I want to see what's been going on today. I like to do this. I like to check my notifications. See, I've got 9. The Chris CFC backup show is live. That's me. I don't need to go into that. Grasses, nonsense exposed. Upload at Scotty G664 at room 101. Fuck that. The only way is crazy. Chartel. Let me see what Chartel played.
MC of True State ENT. I'm just here to give you a quick brief run through of what you can expect from us in the not so distant future. So I come up with this idea about 2 years ago. Like everything else in life, everything's to do with planning and timing. And after a lot of planning, the time is now to start slowly but surely getting this off the ground. I got together with 2 of my friends, close friends, and they believe in the brand and my vision just as much as me. We're all putting our money where our mouth is, and we're all getting this off the ground slowly. We've got all the bits and bobs together for our music studio. We're just putting the building up, and we're in the middle of doing that right now. So it won't be long before we have a music studio for not only me to use, but other artists to use. We're going to be working with kids who are on the wrong path with the streets and the roads and that, who have got an interest in music and to get the best out of them.
Do you know what, right? He said, right, he's got a studio, right, that multiple people can use, right? Maybe Bass Luke, yeah, could rock up to the studio, right? And he could, you know, he could make his own album. Do you know what I mean? He's got enough tracks, right, on Wrong and Records, right? Luke's literally got enough fucking songs to actually make an album. Yeah, I actually think, yeah, Luke, yeah, should actually make an album. Like, you know, if this guy, I'm gonna try and talk to this guy. I'm gonna talk to Luke. And I'm going to try and make it happen. So, you know, yeah. And if he's making a studio, maybe, you know, me and Luke could donate and we could be partners to it. And maybe he could name it, you know, Wrong and Records. But then again, it's already got a name, True Say Entertainment. But, yeah, what do you think, guys, about Bass Luke fucking making an album. That would be pretty sick, wouldn't it? YouTube's greatest hits. Bass Luke, YouTube's greatest hits. Wrong and Records / True Say Entertainment Limited. But yeah, I don't know why Chantel is promoting this. Maybe she knows the guy, I'm assuming.
I've got Lady Bex, who's on board with myself as well, because obviously I've been rapping for a long time now. I've spent grands and grands and grands in music studios getting my music off the ground, and there's been times where I've left the music studio and I haven't even got what I went to do because I was being rushed because of time. That's not going to be happening with us. We're going to be working with you as an artist to get the best out of you, and you're not going to be mugged off for money either. So we're going to be working with artists, youths with trouble on the roads and stuff, as well as we're going to be releasing a clothing brand, hats, dressing gowns, you name it, we're going to have it. So True Say, we're coming next year, man. But watch out for the Lady Bex video, which will be dropping very soon.
Now, do you know what? I actually do think that concept, right, is gonna take off because, you know, he's got a lot of positives on his side, right? Affordable for proper artists, right? And he's even gonna help kids that, you know, are disadvantaged and stuff. So, you know, that's always a good thing. And if anyone can do anything to get kids off the streets, you know, because there's loads of kids that are talented, right? But they just don't have the money or the drive to fucking achieve their goals. And it's sad sometimes, you know, like, a lot of people have got talents and they don't even know they got them. For example, right, someone could have an amazing voice, but because they've never had the opportunity to sing, for example, they wouldn't even know that they got a banging voice. And or, you know, not just singing, like there's various different talents, you know. Even if your talent is memorizing 100 random objects, you know, I don't know how you're going to make money by remembering 100 random objects, but, you know, it's still a talent, I guess. Would memorizing 100 random objects make you win Britain's Got Talent? Probably not. But, you know, but you kind of know what I mean, you know. But that's the thing with new startups, you know. I can't remember the statistics, right? It's either 1 in 3 or 2 out of 3 startup businesses fell within the first 12 months. So, you know, I know it's either one in 3 or 2 in 3, you know, so even if it's 1 in 3 startup businesses don't survive the first 12 months, you know, that's still a big gamble. So, but yeah, if he's genuine about helping the disadvantaged and being affordable and not mugging people up for money, then yeah, I'm on board. You know, if he's looking for kind of investment, you know, yeah, I'm gonna find out a bit more about the guy. Because since I've been working, yeah, I've been, yeah, there's an app. It's not like Bitcoin. It's a investment app that invests in startup companies. And yeah, I've always been skeptical when it comes to people saying, "Oh, put money with us, and you know, you will make, let's say, 250 quid a week." I've always been skeptical about that. But there was one app that I done research on, and I can't say it for legal reasons because YouTube are going to say that I'm trying to promote people to what's it called, invest. But yeah, I put 250 in one online app about 2 months ago, and in 2 months I'm now up to about £612. So I've made about 350 quid in 2 months. In it's yeah, basically it's an app that basically has all these new startup companies, and it automatically invests your money into companies it thinks are gonna kind of grow faster than other companies. For example, they've got like an algorithm that, you know, sees the rate of growth and estimates projections and that. You know, so basically, yeah. The good thing about it is I tested it out. Yeah, you know, like I tested, you know, because you know when it comes to cashing out, some of these apps, right? They take your money. They say that you've earned money, but when it comes to cashing out, it's really hard, right? So I cashed out 50 quid just to see if you know, if it would be how they said it would. And when I cashed out the 50 quid, it was in my account within half an hour. So it seems pretty legit. I'm gonna basically give it another 2 or 3 months, see how it goes, and then, you know, if it's still making money each month, then yeah, I might invest a bit more into it. But that's the thing with me when it comes to new opportunities. I'm always skeptical, and then I'm late to jump on board, and then by the time I jump on board, you know, it's too late. Like the money's been made. For example, like Bitcoin, for example, when it first came out, yeah, it was worth peanuts, and now like a Bitcoin's worth like 25 grand. You know, when Bitcoin first come out, yeah, people could buy Bitcoins for like, I think it was like £1 or something, right? So if somebody bought £100 worth of Bitcoin, you know, now they're worth 25 grand each. You do the math, that's like £250,000, you know, for £100 in Bitcoin when it came out. So, you know, and the thing with Bitcoin, you can't lose, because even if, for example, you had a whole Bitcoin and you invested it in a company and the company lost money, right? Even though the company's lost money, you still own that Bitcoin, right? So you know, you can still take your Bitcoin out, if you understand. So, but yeah, Bitcoin, I've had friends that have done it and that, but to be honest, I think Bitcoin has had its time, you know. But yeah, I don't even fully understand what a fucking Bitcoin is. I know it's digital currency, but you know, That's the thing. Like some shops, yeah, some online shops, you can actually pay by Bitcoin now, which is pretty nuts. But the only thing is, Bitcoin is not recognized in the UK as an official currency. You know, some shops will, you could pay, you can pay using Bitcoin in some shops. But any of you watching, if you've actually had any dealings with Bitcoin, and I'll big up Nin. Oh, El Cid, what's good, mate? Just buy chalky gold coins, Christopher. Yeah, they're a lot cheaper, and you know, who doesn't like a bit of chocolate, eh? And then when you buy the bag of gold coins, you get the little ones and you get the big ones. And if I was still on drugs, I could have used the foil to have a smoke. No, I'm only joking. If you can't laugh, then, you know. But yeah, sorry, let me go back to to what I was doing. So that was from Chartel. Let me go back to my notifications. On a champagne supernova in the sky. Oh shit. Chartel was live 4 hours ago. Bored. Anyone around? Sorry. The gem catcher uploaded. Gas Planet returns to Veli's briefly low. Link in Veli's description. Life Hut is live. Fat Dan should not have that dog. No offense, Easy, but who are you to fucking judge who should have a dog or not? Yeah, I did go on Dave's this morning. If that's Dave's mad as a box, you see? All these people put their fucking videos on private. It's so annoying. Oh, Mike Hunt is live. Do you know what? I think that's the first time Box has actually gone live. Let me see his channel. On a champagne supernova in the sky. Mike Hunt. What's your language? That's disgusting. No, it's not Mike Hunt. It's Mike Hunt. That's like bend over. Patty O'Dawes. Like, you know, names like that. Yeah, can I speak to Mr. Dover? Bend over. All right. Sean's false police report. I want to see this 5 days ago. Nice premise. Kimmy, I'm not saying that he's not right about the dog, right? He is right about the dog. But what I meant, Kim, yeah, is who is he to fucking judge? You know, whether he's right or wrong, right? Who the fuck is he? Fucking the RSPCA? Like, he's just a fucking wanker, mate, who fucking goes round lying, saying that people have been sacked, yeah, for sexually abusing their work colleagues when they haven't. You know, he goes around making death threats. He goes around saying that he's going to kick people's door in. So I just meant it in the sense like, you know, you're a wanker yourself. What gives you the right to fucking pass judgment on others? You know, I wasn't saying that what he said wasn't true, you know, but I just meant it in the sense that people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. You understand?
Listen, I'm going to talk. I know him, but fuck knows who that was. I hate it when that happens, man. When people bib you up, stick their thumb up at you, and you know them, but you don't know them. You ain't like you ain't got time to make out who it is. Fucking hell, it just went from 1 to 5 viewers.
Big up Shines in the house, mate. Big up Shines. It is an open panel, guys. If any of you want to jump on.
Good. But listen, I'm going to talk. I talked to you about Sean getting me nicked. All right, Bobby. I can't even pronounce that name from Wales.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, Sean got fucking bops nicked, mate, and I ain't fucking heard the narrative. So this is actually good, man. Yes.
Big up Wales anyway. Danny West, what's happening? Yeah, so what happened was about 11 o'clock on Friday night. I'd had a couple of beers. I was getting my trainers on to go and get more. Anyway, there's a knock at the door. It was the police, and I recognised one of them from, you know, that market near me. They have two coppers, obviously patrolling from around here, patrolling it from like the Thurrock district. And I recognised one of them. She went, "Oh, right, Jamie." She went, "Can we come in for a minute?" I said, "Yeah, of course we can." Anyway, 4 of them come in. I thought it was only going to be the one, but fucking 4 of them ended up coming in. They said, "Jamie, we need you to come down to the station with us to answer some questions regarding an harassment." I said, "Harassment?" I said, "Harassment of who?" She went, "James Stewart." Went, "Sean Cassidy." Me and my mum just looked at each other like, fucking went, for fuck's sakes, like, I started laughing like that. Anyway, so they've put me in the car. 2 coppers have gone in my room, seized all my devices. They seized.
So basically, because of Sean, the fake King of Scotland, right, making this allegation, the police have took it seriously enough to fucking seize all of Bops's devices. Like, that is fucked up, right? Unless the police have actually seen evidence of Bops allegedly bullying Sean, or the police have seen any criminality from Bops's end, then yeah, maybe they can get a warrant to seize the you know all the devices and stuff. But if the police have just seized the devices just on an allegation that they haven't physically seen, then I think that's pretty sick, because I could just say, oh, Easy's done this, Easy's done that. And, yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I don't think the police would just seize someone's devices unless, like, they've seen evidence of the allegation. So I think basically Bops has said something to Sean, right? And in a non-malicious way, and it could be misconstrued in a way to suit Sean's narrative. And that's what I think's happened, because, you know, if I just say, oh, this person's done that, right, before the police just go to that person's house and seize their devices, right, they're going to see, the police are going to want to see some kind of proof to back it up. Do you know what I mean? For example, right, if the police are going to raid someone's house for drugs, you know, if I just say my next door neighbor's a drug dealer, right, that's not enough, you know, for the police to enter someone's house and seize property. They need a warrant, right? And only a court can issue that warrant. Now, the police have to satisfy the court that, you know, they've got probable grounds or enough evidence, right? So basically, right, Bops has basically must have said something to Sean. Like, basically, Sean probably provoked Bops, and there was probably a text chat or something, and yeah, fucking Sean probably deleted his comments to make it look like Bops is like the fucking bully behind the situation. But yeah, basically, you know, Bops, yeah, if you need anyone to you know, to help you and tell the police that Sean is a nutter, and, you know, because Sean, he pretends to be a victim, right? But he knows exactly what he's doing, right? Like, you know, he does his little suicide attempts, right, to get sympathy, right, to make people feel sorry for him. And then the next minute, he's fucking striking a dead man's channel, being very vindictive, you know. He fucking knows exactly what he's doing, and he plays the, yeah, basically, right, everything he does, trust me, right, is premeditated, you know. And people like Jupiter and Moon and Easy, when they entertain him, like, by saying, like, when he calls himself King James and that, you know, when they validate that, you know, that butters his ego, right? And that fucking, yeah, when they validate him as the King of Scotland when he's not, that massages his ego, right? And basically that he's mentally ill. Yeah. My assessment of Sean is he's clever, he knows what he's doing, but he's mentally ill at the same time. You know, he's got delusions of grandeur, but at the same time, he's a lot smarter than people realize. So, you know, he does things to fuck people over, like, you know, he does a suicide attempt. So, you know, if he ever does anything wrong, he can say, oh, you know, I'm mentally ill. And basically, if he ever was caught, if he was ever caught, yeah, threatening somebody, he would just bring out the mental health card. And then when the judge sees that he's had 10 suicide attempts in the last year, you know, the judge is going to let him off for mental health grounds. You know, he knows exactly what he's fucking doing. And, you know, 1 minute he's he's threatening to commit suicide, and then the next minute he's fucking laughing and joking on a panel. And one of these days he's going to actually kill somebody, right? An ambulance is going to come to him when and while the ambulance is wasting its time with Sean, somebody's going to get stabbed or run over. They're going to need an ambulance, and because of him wasting valuable NHS ambulance time, someone's going to lose their life. But the only thing is, he's not going to know. Like, they're not going to say, oh, because we dealt with you, this person didn't make it. So, you know, potentially he could have already inadvertently killed someone. We don't know. That's the fucking gamble. It's like every time he does a suicide attempt, it's fucking Russian roulette. But let's get on with this Bob's video anyway. Let's find out how Sean got Bops arrested and what happened. There we go.
My phone, another phone, another Samsung phone. Like this phone I'm on now, Samsung phone, an iPad, and what else was it? Can't remember the other thing, but it was on the sheet it says a tub of cannabis, but it weren't a tub. It was just like it was like 0.5 grams, about half a gram or so. It was a couple of joints in there.
A tub of cannabis, a tub, you know, not like a wrap or a bag, but a tub of cannabis. Fuck, you know.
Anyway, so I've got to the station and that, and I said to him, they took all my details and that. I told them Sean's real name, like, because they was calling him James Stewart. What was it? I said, they said, is there anything we can do for you? I said, do you want anything? I said, I'll have a cup of tea. And I said, can I have a copy of Paste just to read whilst I'm in my cell? And they said, we can do that for you. They said, but we're not going to be putting you in the cell. So because the cells are all packed up, and they didn't see me. I'm a reasonable person. Like, they didn't see me as a threat or anything. Didn't even get put in handcuffs. But what was it? Yeah, so anyway, so I'm sitting, I was just having a chat with them all night. I was making me cups. I've never drunk so many cups of teas in a short amount of time. What was it? And they was all right. I was just having a chat with them. We was talking about all different things. I was asking about my law degree. I told them, like, I said, oh yeah, look at me record, like.
A long time ago, every time I've been arrested and I've been at the police station, you know, I always just get my nut down, all right? Because, you know, normally by the time, you know, at first I used to get the duty solicitor, right? But then I started to realize, right, I got advice so many times of just doing no comment. And then if it goes to court, then decide to plead guilty or not guilty, depending if it's likely to get found guilty or not. So, you know, but then I started just not having a solicitor and just doing no comment years ago when, you know, when I was younger and getting in trouble. But yeah, man, like, I just get my nut down, like, you know. At least in prison, you got a fucking TV. But in the fucking police cells, man, you know, if you want to read something, the only thing you can read is the police code of conduct. Fuck that for a boring read.
I used to be involved in drugs and all that. I said, I don't do all that shit anymore. I was all quite impressed, to be honest. Anyway, I got to the interview, and it was the investigating officer. I didn't see too much of in the police station. The arresting officer, I mean. She was sitting with me at first, but then I don't know, she was just she just left me to it with the other couples who were working on the desk and that. Anyway, so I've got an interview with them. There was 5 bits of evidence. One was a call log. Imagine screenshotting your call log, and but on this one it was all private numbers. So I said, so she said, right, Sean's telling us that these are all you ringing him. I said, well, you've got my phone. I said, so what you should be doing is corroborating that piece of evidence with my call log. And I said, you'll see that ain't me calling him all the time. I said, he puts his number out on social media. Right, he's giving it to everyone. And
fair enough, right? You know, they were private numbers, yeah? The police, yeah, you know, could say, oh, he deleted them as soon as he made the call, right? But at the same time, if the police came round, they seized his devices before he had a chance. You know, like when the police came, he wouldn't have had a chance to delete any call logs, because when the police come to take your devices, literally, if the police turn up and you've got a device in your hand, they make you put the device down straight away. So, you know, on a private number, yeah, unless the call log still exists. And, you know, most of the time, even if you don't delete a call log, right, a call log will only have so many days worth of, like, you know what I'm saying? After a couple of days, like, the call log disappears, do you know what I mean? So the chances are, you know, even if he did make the calls and didn't delete them, the chances are them call logs would have, you know, because there's quite a few times, like, someone's rang me, I forgot to save their number. I've gone back through my call logs to find the number, and I've been too late. You know, I've made and received too many calls that the call actual log I want is no longer there. But let's see what Bobs has got to say anyway.
another bit, I can't remember what order the evidence went in, but another one of them was the messages between me and his girlfriend, where I'm letting her know, listen, you're getting yourself involved with a wrong, and he's got HPV. He spreads it unintentionally. She said to me, why was you messaging his girlfriend? Oh, she's about to get involved with a wrong one. And she just went straight away. So would you say that this message that...
Sorry, guys. Did he say that he's got HPV? Like, did he mean HIV, or is HPV actually something? Because I've never heard of HPV. Either HPV is something that I haven't heard of, or you meant HIV. And if it is HIV, that's fucked up if Sean's got HIV. But guys, if any of you know what HPV is, do let me know.
These messages are a gesture of goodwill. I'd say, yeah, you could interpret it like that. I'd say, but for me personally, it was more gone. So now 2 bits of evidence out of 5 gone. Another bit of the evidence was the nude picture I posted that was already publicly available. Everyone's seen Sean's nude pictures, but I posted it on his thing. When he uploaded the video on my company, I uploaded that on my huge arse account. It was all stuff. Oh no, it weren't. There was another bit. Hang on. She said, "Have you edited or distributed this picture?" I said, "Well, you can see I've posted it on my YouTube." I said, "But that I said these nude pictures are publicly available." So
that is disgusting. He's got genital warts, right? Imagine, yeah, he meets a girl, and the girl's drunk, right? And she unfortunately has had that much alcohol. She found Sean attractive. Imagine, right? Waking up in the morning, and he's got a morning glory, and then in the daylight, she sees all them dirty warts on his cock. You know, at night time, you might get away with it, you know, with the lights off and that. But imagine waking up. Yeah, it's bad enough having to wake up knowing that you've, you know, slept with Sean. But then to see the fucking genital warts on his cock, like, I feel sorry for any woman that, like, if any woman ever has to go through that, because, you know, that will likely put that woman off sex completely, right? And that might even be enough to turn that woman lesbian, you know. Oh, mate. And, like, what the fuck? Like, I've never had an STD, right? But if I did have genital warts, I would not fucking come on YouTube and say I've got genital warts. What kind of degenerate? And then I heard one time that Sean, there was an allegation of sexual something, and Sean was reading out like, I gently touched her shoulders, and then we passionately kissed, and she, you know, and I was thinking, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what happened, yeah, but when you've got to sit there and feel the need to read out your fucking statement, right, you know, psychology-wise, right, I've seen a lot of crime investigation programs, and reverse psychology, people who feel the need to have to explain in detail when they've been arrested of something are normally people that are guilty, you know. Like, if I'm innocent of something, I'm not even going to highlight it. And the worst thing is on that occasion, I don't even think anyone knew Sean had been arrested for that. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's the one that came online, you know, and I don't know. All I know is that Sean is a weird guy, and in that video with Squire 7, right, with the cheese and that on the door, and when Sean got shook, right, I don't know, man, Sean is, I don't know, he's just the right bellend, and you know, he fits in well over on Easies and Moons and Jupiters, because they're like the bunch of degenerates, you know. Like, Dan used to be a part of it, so you had like Dan, Sean, Easy, Moon, Jupiter, fucking Esau, like, what a bunch, Babs McKay, like, what fucking a bunch of bleeding heart, you know. I'm going to exclude Brian Hull from that list, because Brian, you know, Brian's all right. He's going through a lot right now, and yeah, fucking, at least Brian, he's funny, do you know what I mean? And yeah, Brian, if you're listening, mate, I hope your son is okay, and you know, but yeah, basically they're just a bunch of degenerates, and yeah, they fit well together.
He's sent them all to women and that, more unsolicited, like, pics and that. He sent them all to women. And I said, and they've put them out in the public. I said, they've been out in the public for years. That was that bit of evidence gone. Another bit was just a status about where I'm calling him a fat walk boy. And she said, how do you think that makes him feel? I said, I hope that makes him feel like shit. That's what I you know what I mean? I said,
Mr. Barnes, I'm arresting you for calling Sean a fat walk boy. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. Oh, fuck off, get out of here. Sean, yeah, if he's not wasting valuable NHS time, he's fucking wasting the fucking Met Police's time. Sean, get your finger off fucking 999, you little wanker. Yeah, take 999 off speed dial. Right, you're a prick. Stop wasting our valuable fucking emergency services. All he's got to do now is fucking phone the fire brigade and say that his house is on fire when it's not, and then he's completed the set. Fucking idiot.
I wanted to feel like that. I said, when he's chatting shit about me, you know what I mean? He's antagonising me, and this is my response. I said, I know it's not a very nice response. I said, but it's a response. You can't antagonise someone and not expect them.
Sorry to keep pausing it, but Ed, yeah, I respect your opinion about Bri, but you know, yeah, fucking. At the moment, you know, no one's giving him any get out of jail free cards. You know, we're just not focused on him right now because, you know, whatever our thoughts are about the guy, you know, his kid's ill, and, you know, us lot at least have the decency to do stuff like that. You know, if like one of our lot had one of our kids on what's it called, an induced coma on life support, the other lot would still be fucking trolling whoever it is because them lot are sick, you know. But yeah, at the end of the day, me personally, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave Brian, let him, you know, focus on his kids. You know, he knows how people feel about him. So, but I'm just not gonna make his life any harder at the moment.
Not expect a reaction. And that was that bit of evidence gone. And then it dawned on, I think there was another bit, something similar, like a post on a community post on YouTube or something. And then it dawned on me. I said, this what you're showing me on you. Oh, the other bit of evidence was this. You see the video of when Seven goes to see Sean. That was the other bit. I said, yeah, someone sent me that video and I uploaded it. I said, can you tell me who it is? Who the man is? I said, no. And then what was it?
We should have a minute silence for Chris's brain. Ed, we should have a minute silence for your cold heart. Because Ed's cold as ice. He's not willing to sacrifice. Okay, 1 second. We have Nin in the house. I want to make sure it is her. Nin, is that you?
Hello.
How you doing, Nin?
I'm a bit annoyed.
Go on.
I wanted to bring you up to speed. I think there's a couple of things you should know. I just wanted to quickly tell you a couple of the things Brian's done. He secretly filmed Chantal after he abused her while she was crying, and then later
when was it? When was this?
A couple of years ago, and then he streamed it live on YouTube. And
no, Nin, I know he's done a lot of wrong,
right?
But you know, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I'm letting him off. All I'm saying is because he's got like his kids in an induced coma. I'm just not gonna. Yeah, go
I
on.
just want to tell you some other stuff that he has actually done. He has left notes on women's cars to scare them. He's found out where they live, and then he's gone to their house, left notes on their car saying, I'm watching you, right? And the other thing that he's done is he's stolen money from the children's ward of a hospital.
I know about the children's home. I didn't know about the other two. But the other two, the first two things you've told me, has he ever apologised or admitted to doing them?
No, it was a hate campaign. He did loads and loads of streams about the girls and reduced them to a complete wreck. And if you have any love for Chantel, please don't say stuff like that about Brian, because
no, you're getting it wrong. I'm not saying I'm not saying I like Brian and that. Yeah,
sorry,
you know, I was just saying that because his kid's in an induced coma. I'm not gonna fire shots his way, right? You know, it doesn't mean I condone him. It doesn't, you know, like what he's done. I don't condone at all, and I think it's disgusting if it's true.
There's a lot of, that's just off the top of my head. There's loads more stuff. Yeah.
And Chantel, right? I like Chantel, right? We get on.
Yeah.
And
everybody
you know,
loves Chantel. Yeah.
Yeah, Chantel's awesome, and you know, all I'm saying is like, at the end of the day, I don't like what he's done, and you know, we're not going to be friends. But yeah, fucking at this time, I'm just going to choose to try and not bring him up as much as I can right now, because you know, fair enough. He does deserve to. He actually does deserve to be cunted off for what he's done 24/7. You know, but
well, if you think about
it's not going to change what he's done, and you know, I just think
the thing is, right? Imagine you've got a girlfriend, right, and you've been upsetting her, and she's in a right state, hysterically crying, right? Imagine being the sort of person who secretly films that girl in that state for a start, just to secretly film them when they're in that state. That shows what psychopath he is, right? And then to live stream that video that you took, that is so far fucked up. Like,
it is fucked up, but like,
could you ever see a situation where you actually leave a note on a woman's car to scare her?
No, listen, right, stalkerish behaviour I've never done.
Yeah.
And you know, like when I think of it, right, like to think of what must be going through someone's mind to do stalkerish shit, like
that's it.
It creeps me out, and
you
know, at the end of the day, right, I'm talking from me, because you know, I've got compassion and you know, morals and that, you know, I don't like what he's done, and I think that is disgusting, but because I don't know, I just his kid's innocent, and you know, for the moment, you know, just not
Chris
about someone, you know,
anything he says is lies and poison, and it's designed to make you feel sorry for him. Don't believe one word that comes out of that evil bastard's mouth.
But then again, though, Debla and Seven did go on his channel that day, and
listen to me. He's a professional con man.
No, I get
that's
that.
That's what he does for a living, is make people feel sorry for him.
Yeah,
nasty bastard.
Don't get it twisted, Nin. Yeah, I'm not saying, you know, we're going to be mates, but even Seven and Debla said, like, you know, right now focus on your kid. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't mean that we're letting. That doesn't mean we're letting him off. It just means, like, you know, we're
they're
nice
just telling
enough
him
to say,
do
you know,
what most normal people wouldn't need to be told to do that.
But you know what, right? Thanks for telling me that, because I knew about the kids and that, but I didn't know about the Chantel thing and him leaving the stalkerish notes. And you know, when his son's better or whatever, I will talk to him about that, because you know, I didn't know about that.
Why? No, Chris, just avoid him. Don't talk to him at all.
Because when I've seen people talk about him, I've heard people mention the
It's like you're the
scamming the
same with
kids
Chrissy
thing.
Morris.
But
And
no,
you know
no,
what? I can't deal with, like, I cannot support someone who's going to continue to talk to Chrissy Morris and Brian Hurl. If you're going to keep talking to him, we're going to have to go our separate ways, Chris. Because I can't.
well,
You can't keep talking to him. Like, what do you hope to achieve by sitting there with Brian and asking him about doing that to Chantel? What do you think that's going to
I
achieve?
don't want to ask him. I just want to say you're bang out of order for doing that.
Oh,
You
well,
know,
that's
but
different. That's not what you said.
you know, I don't want to
Yeah.
sit there and say, you know, but yeah,
He will just
like,
get in your head and worm it round and
yeah,
make you
you're
feel sorry
getting
for
it
him.
twisted. And you're going on. At the end of the day, what he's done is fucking. You know, I need to back Chantel on this one. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you know, I really, you know, if Brian's son wasn't ill
What
right
she
now,
went through
I
was
would be setting up a live saying, Brian, you're a fucking nasty whatever.
what she
Right,
went
for doing
through
what you did, you're sick.
would destroy a lot of women.
But yeah, seriously, thanks
She
for telling me
and
about that. I
and
did
big
not
up
know
to Jay
about
as
that.
well. Like, it was her that got herself out of it, but if it weren't for Jay being there as her rock as well, he's a diamond.
Jay's awesome, man.
That's the positive that comes out of it. But you can't trust him. Don't get into any conversations with him because he will run rings around you. He's a clever guy. He's a psychopath.
Do you know what? I just think the best thing for me is not even talk to him at all, because you know, I do not want people to misconstrue wanting to have a go at him and call him out for me fucking having him on my show, because sometimes that does happen, and you know, like, I knew about the kid thing,
What
but
is
I
it
didn't
they
know
say?
about
Something old rivers run deep or something, don't they? Something like that. It's like, it's been so long now. I really hate him. I'm sorry getting angry at you, Chris, but I can't tolerate that man.
No, it's cool, man. It's like I didn't realise, you know, I knew that he had been done and said fucked up things, but thanks for bringing that to my attention. You
That's
know,
right.
when it comes to Brian now, I'm not even going to acknowledge him. You know,
yeah.
Like,
My battery's running really low, so I'm going to hop to the side chat and charge my phone.
yeah,
I'm
but
looking
thanks,
forward
man.
to seeing the.
That changes everything now.
I'm looking forward to seeing the end of Bops's video.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah.
But thanks
Cool.
for telling me that, Nick. That changes everything.
You're welcome. Big hugs. All right, I'll see you in the side chat.
Big up.
Big up. Bye.
You see, let's get back to Bops's video, but that really pisses me off. Like, I'm the last person to know about things, and it is annoying because fucking, you know, I knew about the kid thing, and I thought to myself, right, in the eyes of the law, he's served his time. Yeah, I thought, you know, in the eyes of the law, he served his time. Where you know, should someone have the chance to start afresh, you know, but the Chantel thing brings it to a whole new level. And yeah, when it comes to Brian and Shah, there's no competition. I'm going to play this anyway because everyone wants to watch this. But yeah, Brian, I'm just not going to acknowledge, because me acknowledging it is just going to bring it up, and it's just going to, you know, Chantel was going to have to relive it. And yeah, I'm not going to do that to Chantel. But yeah, anyway, yeah, let's move on. I do not condone that behavior whatsoever.
So that was it. That was the bits of evidence. Then it dawned on me right there, and I said, all this stuff you're showing me on YouTube, I said, because none of it's illegal, is it? Yeah, you know what I mean? It took me from my house on a Friday night. I was sitting there enjoying my beer, and then within a couple of minutes, she concluded the interview. And anyway, so I've gone back outside. I'm sitting on the bench, more cups of tea getting made for me. I had a pasta bake thing. That was lovely, that was, as it goes.
Nah, Bops, I am sorry. You had a pasta bake and it was nice. Don't even try that, Bops. Police station food is fucking rank. Yeah, I don't know what you're tasting, yeah, but then again, it's been a long time since I've been arrested. It's been over 15 years. So you never know. The food in the police station might have improved, but when I was there, nah, mate.
Really, like, it was a really pleasant experience, to be honest. Like, it was all of the coppers, they was proper all right people. They was just like,
Bops got nicked and it was a pleasant experience. Fuck you know.
to them normally. They was talking to me normally. Then she's come up to me whilst I'm outside. This was about 4 o'clock in the morning. I said to her in the interview at the end of the job, I've got 8 crime reference numbers. Like, I'd already mentioned that before, but I made sure to say that in the interview. I said, but they haven't taken nothing. Greater Manchester Police that won't take it seriously because they know what a clown he is. Said it's irrelevant, the fear that he's putting my mother and that. I said, put offering money to smash up my house. She said, oh, that's irrelevant according to Greater Manchester Police. Then, what was it? Then the arresting officers come out. Let me go back down this way. The arresting officers come out to me. It was about 4 o'clock.
Guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna rewind that 10 seconds. But do you know what? How the fuck, right? Am I the last one as just fucking show things, yeah, that he's done, right? That I didn't know about Chartel, right? And now, Ed, you're saying that he threatened to cut Taffy's kid's fingers off, right? Like, what the fuck? Like, how do I not know all this shit? Like, is it because now I've got a job and I only can come on after 10 or 11 and most people have their videos on private? I can't catch up. I don't know. But if, you know, if Nins told me 2 things I didn't know, and Ed, you just told me this that I didn't know, how many more fucking things has he done that I don't fucking know about? Because, you know, I've known some fucked up things, and, you know, yeah, after this, I'm just not going to acknowledge the guy anymore because he's diverting me from this video. But, nah, you know, he's supposed to be a father of his own, so that makes it worse. When you're a father and you've got kids of your own, and then you threaten to cut someone else's kid's fingers off, that's even worse in my eyes. You know, it's bad enough for somebody who is not even a dad to come out and say that, but for a fucking dad, like, and to think, yeah, he's done all this, and I haven't been his friend, but I've been on amicable terms with the guy. That makes me feel like I've kind of betrayed you lot. But I'm being honest, yeah, I didn't know the first 2 things Nin told me about, and I didn't know about him threatening to cut Taffy's kid's fingers off. And I do promise you that. And there's probably a lot more stuff I didn't know, but that's enough for me now to be like, do you know what? Yeah, like, you know, I'm not going to start an argument with you, but you just crack on and do your thing. and let me just do mine, you know, because, you know, I don't want to give any more clout to this, but like what I just, you know, I just can't believe, like, and it fucking makes me like, you know, so all this time when I've been speaking to the dude, you lot have probably been going on the assumption that I've known about all this, and then you're probably sitting there thinking, how the fuck is Chris talking to this guy? So I'm just assuring you guys, I only knew about the fucking the kids charity, which fair enough is bad enough, to be honest, you know, but the Chartel thing and Taffy's kids I did not know about, you know. One incident, you know, you could put down to poor judgment, but when there's multiple disgusting incidents, you know, that's a pattern. And, you know, I am sorry if you lot were under the impression that I've known about this all this time. I'm letting you know that I haven't. But yeah, now I do know. Yeah, I'm just not going to acknowledge the dude. I wish his son well, because his son is innocent, you know, and I wish the son as much that he's there for his son's sake. But apart from that, you know, yeah, I've got to back my community, and yeah, I've got to back Chartel on this one. You know, Chartel has always been good to me, civil with me. We've never disagreed. You know, I've supported her channel, she supported mine, and yeah, let's get back to the video. But I'm actually disturbed, guys. But yeah, guys, you know, you say everyone knows all this, but I didn't. But now I do, right? You know, one thing, yeah, you could put down to poor judgment, but there's too many things. And yeah, anyway, do you know what? He's getting no more clout from me. Let me just go back 10 seconds so you can get back to the context.
I mean, I said, oh, that's what was it? Then she's the arresting officers come out. Let me go back down this way. The arresting officers come out to me. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning. She went, Jamie, she went, can you see what you were saying about the 8 crime reference numbers? She said, can you prove that to us? I said, yeah. I said, in my phone. I said, go on my phone in the text messages. I said, you'll see a conversation with GMP, Greater Manchester Police. I said, every crime reference number you'll find in there, starting back from March, I said, every one of them in regard to Sean. She went, all right then. She went, you also said that you had stuff on your laptop that you could show. I said, yeah, I can. I said, I'll show you him, how he's antagonised me into behaving like this. I'll show you whatever I can. Anyway, so she said, all right, we're going to get your laptop and go back into the interview room. She said, turn your laptop on and show us. Like, they could already get into my laptop. I don't have no password on my laptop. So
yeah, what the police do is before, in the olden days, they used to get your device and they used to manually go through it. But now what they do is they literally copy everything on your device and they download it onto a police computer, right? So they don't even need your device to go through the stuff. Basically, they download your whole device and its info. In some cases, you can get, you know, sometimes the police have took people's devices, they've downloaded what they need to, and people have had their devices back the same day. You know, sometimes they will hold on to your devices a bit longer if they think that you might, I don't know, try and delete kind of social media and that. But that's the thing. Even if you delete your social media, the police have already downloaded the evidence. So, you know, the police take copies of everything, you know, because even if you don't have your devices back, you can still log on to your social media on an internet cafe or something and try and, you know, delete stuff. So yeah, like the police, like, you know, and the way the police download stuff, you know, they've got algorithms that can locate stuff they want, and you know, they just type in keywords, for example, like if it's like a bullying or malicious allegation, it will search for all malicious words like bullying words and whatever's been downloaded from your, let's say your PC, right? Every file that's got anything malicious, any social media communication with people that's got any words that can be, you know, described as, you know, they got keywords and stuff. The police, right? They, you know, in the olden days, they had to trawl through everything manually, and it used to take them fucking hours. Now, you know, they can just download your device, and then within 15 minutes, they can have all the files they want and all the evidence they want. You know, with technology, especially with what's that? There's that new software called something AI. Oh yeah, chat GBT or something. Yeah.
Already had a look at it all and that. So then I showed him when Sean found out about me coming. He thought I was doing some illegal shit. She got 8 minutes into it. I'm just sitting back, like I'm not even looking at it because I just can't stand the geezer. He's such a little wimpy prick. Like she got 8 minutes into it and she went, right, that's it, turn that off now. And I've looked at her like she was angry. But you know what I mean? And she went to it. She went, oh, sorry. She went, I'm going to let the sergeant say that. She went, I want the sergeant to say that. What is it? She said, go back outside. So I've gone back outside. The sergeant's come in. The sergeant was in there for 5 minutes. He's come back out. She said to me at that point, when she said, well, stop that, at that point, she went to me, I'm telling you now, you're looking at an NFA. She went, I'll try and get you out of here as quick as possible. Or words to that effect. She went, but I want my sergeant to see this video. I said, all right then. She said, so leave your laptop here. She went, go on, you go back outside, we'll get you another cup of tea and that. I said, all right, lovely. So anyway, the sergeant's gone in straight away after. I've walked out, he's walked in. He's in the room with her. Sergeant was in there for 5 minutes. He's come out, come straight up to me. He said, Jamie, he said, we're going to have you out of here within an hour. You're getting an FA. I said, all right, no problem. And after, like, they weren't really apologetic, but they weren't saying, oh, sorry about this, you know what I mean? Because whatever. But I said to him, you see how he's manipulating Jews? You know what I mean? They didn't want to admit it. They didn't want to admit that, you know what I mean? They've had their time wasted as well. As I was leaving, they all fucking stood up. Oh, Jamie, like, best of luck in the future. Really hope you do your law degree and best.
See, that's taking the piss, right? The police arrested Bops, yeah, thinking and believing Sean, right? And then Bops leaves the police station and the police realise that their time has been wasted, right? When are the police gonna fucking start arresting Sean for wasting police time, ambulance time? Do you know what I mean? Like, Sean should be banned from calling 999. Like, his number should be blacklisted, right? And if there is ever a time that he needs an emergency, right, because of his conduct, right, he should not have access to the emergency services and have to suffer the consequences. Because at the end of the day, right, if he's putting other people's lives at risk, then I think, you know, his life should be put at risk. You know, that's disgusting. Like, and yeah, because Bops has got a law degree, like, you know, I can believe what Bops is saying. Like, I guarantee you, yeah, and I do believe that, you know, the police probably realised Sean was wasting their time within 5 minutes of speaking to Bops, I think.
Best of luck with harm prevention and all that. So I've sat there and explained to him what the company's about, like, and what is it? Yeah, and then I bet this don't stay on because I've gone on for too long. I bet it don't upload, so I'm going to wrap it up now. As I was leaving the police station, she said to me, if anything else happens, she went, she said, I know it's hard, but just stay out of his way now. I said, I'll try to. I said, but when he starts threatening my family and that and putting me address there, I said, well, what am I meant to do? Like, she went, I know. She went, I do understand your position. She went, anyway, she went, look, I'm going to go and get your stuff. Gave me all my devices back. She went, if he plays up anymore, she went, make sure you report it. I said, I will do, no worries. Anyway, then yesterday, all day long, he's boasting about everything.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, one day it's going to backfire on Sean, right? Sean's going to report somebody, and then the police are going to look into it, right? And then Sean's going to inadvertently get himself arrested, you know, and the more Sean starts to call the police and make accusations, the more the police are going to discredit what he says. For example, with Bops, right? You know, it didn't take the police long to realise Sean was a bullshitting time waster, right? So basically, at this stage, it's not enough for the police to arrest Sean now for time wasting, right? But the police will log it on the system. You know, Sean Cassidy alleged Jamie Barnes for this, and we don't believe it. And the more he starts doing it, you know, then there'll be evidence to arrest him for wasting police time. And that's the thing. Like, Sean is the sort of person that will only learn the hard way, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how he's going to learn the hard way, you know, whether it's a beating, whether it's being arrested by the police, but he's ruffling a lot of feathers, mate. Like, what he did, getting Wasp's channel took away, right? He has fucking pissed off a lot of people, right? And, you know, it's on the law of averages, it's only a matter of time that one of these people are going to actually end up taking the law into their own hands, and they're going to, you know, something's going to happen to Sean. I don't know how, but he will get his comeuppance. You can't keep striking dead people's channels, wasting police time, snitching on people, being an absolute wanker, and you're just going to get away with it. It don't work like that. And yeah, basically, Sean, you know, you've either got to fix up or just, you know, deal and accept what's going to come your way, you know. At the moment, you haven't really done anything direct to me, right? Fair enough. I've been on Rick's, yeah, and we've been arguing and you've jumped in, you know, and been a prick, but that didn't trigger me. I didn't take that personal, but all I'm saying is you're messing with people that are capable of doing things to you that you're not going to like. But anyway, guy says 12 seconds left.
He's got me locked up, this and that. He doesn't really sound like a victim of a crime, does he? And anyway, I'll leave it there. Good night. God bless. Much love. I'll see you in a bit.
So that was Bops explaining about Sean. Do you know what? I'm glad I actually caught up with that, because I remember when I found out, I actually phoned Bops, and he told me that he put a video up, and I said to him, can I use your content? And he said, yeah, I can play his content. So, you know, it's something I forgot to do. But anyway, it is an open panel, guys. Remember that. If any of you want to join, you can. The reason I'm on the backup show at the moment is on my original channel, I got a 7-day strike. It wasn't a community guideline strike. It was a copyright strike. I think I played something from the BBC. I appealed it, and I've got it overturned. I've got it overturned. So the strike is now rescinded. So I can go live on my original channel. But when I did get struck, I did purchase a month subscription for StreamYard on the backup channel. So as I've purchased a membership for the backup channel, I thought, you know what, I'm going to rep the Chris CFC backup show. Let me show you guys something. You know, at the moment, I've got 107 subs on this one. So that's enough subs where if my main channel was to, if I was to lose my main channel, 107 subs is enough subs to, it's enough subs to start again, basically. You know, obviously I'm hoping that I won't be in that predicament. You know, unlike other people, all my videos don't go on private, because I'm not a cunt. I don't sit here cunting people off to the point where people are like, do you know what? He's gone too far, this or that. Plus, in my description, I do have a disclaimer saying that everything that is said on this show, unless backed up by proof, is to be treated as fiction, and this is an entertainment-based channel, right? So, you know, for example, if someone says, look, when, for example, Chrissy Morris said that Babs McKay, after EDL rallies, she sexually satisfied the men, right? Even though that's something sick to say, because of the disclaimer in my description, right? that says everything's to be treated as fiction unless proven with evidence, you know, there's nothing anyone can do. And I always, you know, I give people a little bit of leeway. And then if people take it too far, you know, I will stop them. You know, I believe in freedom of speech to a certain degree, you know, but saying that, you know, if somebody wants to express freedom of speech to a degree that I'm not happy with, they can express it, but on someone else's platform or their own, you know. Big up, Suze. Okay. I've spelt oh, you're talking of, is it, what you mean where it says open panel and chat? Do you know what? It's an EL, right? Let me just let me hide that. So I'm assuming it's PANEL, because if you remove the P, it's like anal. No, open anal. Fucking hell. Yeah, guys, it's an open anal today. If you want to jump on the open anal. Is that better, Suze? Ed, you're being a proper prick tonight. How do I fucking spell my own name wrong, you fucking numpty? Jump on the panel right now. Let's have it out, you cunt. Come on, Ed. You fucking piss me right off, bruv. I demand you fucking click this link. Actually, Ed, have you ever jumped on a panel before, Ed? Like, just out of curiosity. Right, I'm not saying jump on mine, like, but in the past, have you actually ever been on have you ever been on a panel before? Yeah, do you know what? Okay. No, that's cool, Ed, mate. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, with me, I can do a show, you know, even if that's the thing. I might do a show and there might be 5, 6 people on the panel, or I might do a show and fucking there's like just 1 or 2 throughout the fucking stream, or a couple of times, you know, no one's jumped on. It's the fucking luck of the draw. But even if I've got 8, 10 people and but I've got engagement, you know what I mean? I can engage, like, and do a stream with the side chat, and it's like I am using my backup channel that's only got 107 subs, as opposed to my standard channel that's got about 650. So only 107 people are getting notified that I'm live, as opposed to, you know, I need to start promoting the backup channel a bit more. But yeah, I want to watch a bit of ostriches. I'm not going to watch all of it, but I just want to catch up with a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it. Here we go. I just want to see, because I like Ostrich. He's always bigging me up. And I remember one time he was going, leave Chris CFC alone. Leave Penny Bunny alone. You start coming for them, I will come through you. You are trying to change your narrative. I like Ostrich. leave Chris CFC alone, leave Kaylee Ironave alone, and leave Penny Bunny alone. Believe me, I will go to war with you, Moon Pooter, the gas planet. Leave Kaylee Ironave alone, leave Penny Bunny alone, and what you done to Chris CFC was out of order. Leave Chris CFC and Kaylee Ironave and Penny Bunny alone. So, Ostrich, mate, if you're in the house, big up, mate. You got my back. And for that, I've got yours, my man.
Afternoon, evening, or night time, depending on where you are in the world right now. I'm at home. I'm not out like some people are at the weekend at the moment. You know,
Ed, if you're happy making silly comments in the side chat, if you're enjoying yourself at my expense, I don't mind. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad I can be a host for your silly comments, my man. You know, this is YouTube. I don't take it personally. You know that. And Ed, you know, I've got enough respect for you, mate.
getting drunk, you know, in the pubs or, you know, clubs around. So, you know, it's quite a long time ago. I can't actually, I can't even remember exact, you know, when I last went to a pub, especially at the weekend. So excuse my slight cough. So yeah, you know, thought I'd say hi and.
Is it me, right, or does Ostrich, yeah, when he goes live, it's like he's always laying on his bed, yeah, like a beached whale, like you know. But that's what I like about Ostrich, right? He just does a stream on his own. I think that's because he doesn't use StreamYard. He just uses YouTube Studio, right? And on YouTube Studio, you can't bring guests on, you know, and, you know, he keeps saying that he will learn how to do the panel thing and that. And, but yeah, he's jumped on my panel once or twice. I remember the first time he actually came on my panel, and he came on and he goes, Chris CFC, are you going to be phoning me or my mum tonight? Because I think at the time, someone in my community was phoning up his family. And I said to him, listen, right, I said, you know, I don't even know your number. I've heard of you from that video he done, you know, when he done that joking orgasm video. It's like when I first saw that orgasm video, but now I know the guy and I know his sense of humor. You know, at first, I when I didn't know the guy, I kind of thought this guy's a bit off key. But when you get to know him, that's just his sense of humor. And you know, it's like the saying, don't judge a book by its cover. But yeah, he actually thought, you know, I was part of people calling his family, and I said to him, look, I said, I've never called your family. I don't have your number, and yeah, I think he apologized or something. Yeah, I think he said if it wasn't you, then yeah, I apologize, and yeah, since then he's seen the light, and you know, yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Ostrich. You know, he's a very loyal guy. He says it how it is, and yeah, he stands up for people that he likes, and you know, that quality about him, you know, I think, you know, if he can stand up for people, you know, that he thinks, you know, it makes me think, you know, can I do more for my community? You know, I don't mean like taking on everyone's beef, but if someone does something to someone I don't like, you know, it's like part of me wants to fucking defend them and say, look, you're a cunt for doing that. But part of me, like, if the person in question I hate or don't like, and I, you know, it's part of me just doesn't want to give them clout, and part of me just doesn't want to mention them at all. So sometimes I'm caught, like, you know, it's someone from my community. Do I go on the offensive to back them, or do I just not acknowledge them? It's like with Brian, what I've heard tonight. Like, do I just, you know, do I just, you know, sometimes you got to judge, because when you back certain things, especially when they happened a long time ago, you know, it's Chartel, I don't know, she probably doesn't really want to relive all that. And to be honest, if I was ever on a panel with him now, we would be arguing and I'll be slating him off. So, you know, I think it's best that I just don't communicate with Brian. You know, I wish his kid well, but, and, you know, publicly, you know, don't condone his actions and think they're despicable. But yeah, I just think it's best that I just don't engage, because people might misinterpret that engagement as me, you know. So I do not ever want people to misconstrue, you know, because I'm a nice guy, you know, there's times that I've had people on to give them a piece of my mind, let's say, right? And because I'm just a nice laid back guy, when I've rewatched things, I have kind of said what I wanted to say, but I could see how people may think that, you know, yeah, basically I've you know, done things and meant them in certain ways, and I've seen how they can be misconstrued, and I just can't believe how I'm just the last person to know about so much stuff. Like, and for example, I can understand with what happened to Shah, which I'm not going to keep bringing up. I can understand people not going into it because, you know, she probably doesn't want to keep reliving it, so I'm not going to keep going on about it. That's probably why, you know, I haven't heard about it. But Nin, thanks for letting me know about that. Ed, thanks for educating me about Taffy's kids' fingers and that, mate. That's yeah, that has dramatically changed my look, and yeah, because as I said, one incident, right, you could put it down to a fuck up, but when there's multiple instances, that's a pattern of nasty behavior, and when there's a pattern of nasty behavior, that is something worse, if you get my drift. So yeah, just so people don't get it twisted, you know, I've publicly said I don't agree with what he's done, but so people don't misconstrued. Yeah, I'm not gonna have him on my panel unless I don't know, unless I don't know if there's a situation where I don't know, an answer is demanded and needs to, like, something urgent needs to be addressed with the backing of my community, for example. You know, apart from that, yeah, if he does his thing and I do mine, there's no reason why our paths should cross anymore. You know, so yeah, thanks everyone for, you know, educating me tonight, which, you know, I don't know how I didn't know. And as I said, like, that's just 3 out of 4 things that I was told tonight I did not know. So that's just making me think, how much more shit has my man done that I don't know about? You know, what I've been told tonight is probably only the tip of the fucking iceberg. You know, the rest of the shit he's done could probably sink the Titanic. The iceberg's that big. You know, his iceberg is that big. His iceberg was probably the iceberg that fucking sunk the Titanic in I think it was 1912, the Titanic. Hey Siri. Oh fuck Siri. But yeah, fuck, you know. But to be honest, I don't really want to know fucking all these sick things, because, you know, when you hear things that people have done to people you like and respect in your community, it's not very nice. But at the end of the day, yeah, he's not getting no more clout from me, put it that way. So yeah, on I'm not even saying his name. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Benson and Edges. It's still B and H. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Benson and Edges. Yeah, I don't smoke Benson and Edges anymore. I'll start smoking Mayfair. Fuck, but it's true though, man. I always say it. I'm the fucking last one to know about everything. But let me just see what Ostrich wants to say, just for a couple of minutes, until I can think of another topic, or if anyone wants to join, I'm going to post a link again.
This is by
But it's true though. Like, where is everyone tonight, man? Is there anyone else live in our community, guys? If there is, can you let me know?
first live that I've done probably this week, you know, or possibly over a week even now. But, you know, better late than never, you know, because then I try to overly think, you know, about the negative, because you always got to try and find a positive somewhere or another. And, you know, it's easier than people think. But when things don't go people's way, or time goes, because time in itself is a big factor for a number of things, and just the time, you know, just seems to go sometimes. And you know, especially when things are a bit up in the air, when your routine can change, even especially if there's a, you know, when things are more unpredictable, because, you know, you can't always say for sure, you know, what you're doing, or you know, from week to week. anyway, hope everyone's doing good. So I just got what I was going to say then. That's right. And you know, I've been watching a few streams even today. I was watching Vinny Vision's channel earlier, you know, G Block, and there's some quite feisty debates and even you know, some quite strong arguments at one point. And some of the panel that he's had, some of his panel recently, I don't know the individuals or know them that well, but the people I do know quite well, you know, are quite regulars on his channel, and you know, are about here, there, and everywhere on YouTube quite often. Big up, fella. Big up too, Barry. Hope you're doing good, mate. What's that? Yeah, exactly. So I just answer my mum in the background. She is, exactly. And you got any plans for the weekend, Barry? Or, you know, if you've been out all this week, you know, you know, down the pub or
Yeah, it's like Ostrich is a good example of a channel that doesn't have people on the panel, but he goes live and he says what's on his mind, and he reads along his side chat, and he, you know, when you're on Ostrich's channel, you actually do. He does, yeah, he does put time into you, and he does, yeah, he does acknowledge you, and he answers your questions, and he engages a lot with his audience, and you know, fair enough. If I was on my main channel, I'd probably have a lot more people watching right now. But yeah, his side chat is at a slower pace where he can read message by message. But yeah, what I like about Ostrich, he has like a 2-minute moan at the start on these losers, and then he switches to like a certain topic, and you know, the guy is actually quite intelligent, you know. Wendy is live, but she's ending soon. 1 second. I was just checking who was live, but that's Life Hut Channel 2. Wendy Woo. Wendy Woo. Okay, let's not. I'm surprised I'm not fucking subscribed. So I'm subscribed to fucking Wendy Woo. Yeah? So if I'm subscribed to Wendy Woo, why the fuck did I not get a notification that she was live? Or haven't I gone down that far yet? She must have been like, 1 second. See, look. It doesn't say nothing about Wendy Woo going fucking live. Yet, right? Fucking, yet, it says I'm subscribed to her channel. Let's not forget, she's got 7 on there and that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on.
It's a great
So, yeah. Okay, now, what? Imagine
I mean, I don't want you to imagine, but I'm just saying, like, that situation.
Why aren't the guard here or the police not naming this guy? What's going on?
Situation is a horror story, right? There's a bloke there fucking trying to protect fucking youngsters, kids, and that from some fucking loony that's got a blade in his hand. Yeah, close. The guy.
Funny about
I'm trying to figure out why haven't the police not so much named the guy, but why haven't they said what country he's come from? Why haven't they said anything about his first of interest?
They
What's
won't.
happening?
Same as
What is
the
the first of
stabbing in
interest?
Nottingham.
They have, Danny. They have.
What?
They have.
Stabbing
They
in
have, have they?
Nottingham.
What is he?
About 6 months ago.
Oh, that
He's
one. Sorry,
Algerian.
Alicia.
He's an Algerian, an asylum seeking deportee.
Cam.
He's a deportee Algerian.
Cam, Cam, can I? You know, did something happen not so long ago before that at a post office or something?
Yeah, like a week before, the same street. Similar, like round the corner.
On the GPO, in the GPO, Ali Snackbar came in, tried to stab shit like people with a fucking blade. Big ass 12-inch blade.
Last week.
A lunatic with it.
Yep.
So that's why the riots have kicked off then, I presume.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Not because last week, it was because the kids were stabbed. We've had a fucking enough.
Yeah, because this school
Someone time me out, yeah, in Thingy's side chat. What the fuck?
In the card, police card, sounds like.
They are fucking.
Okay.
Ready, listen, we're ready for a scrap. We're ready for a fucking scrap, and I've been telling you this last week.
Yeah, but guys, on that note, I am missing the party. So, yeah, on that, wait, come on, this is slow. Yeah, so on that note, guys, I am going to head over to Wendy's. I've hit the 2 mark. You know what, guys? Yeah, it's been thanks the usual people. I appreciate, you know, your had I known Wendy was live, had I had been notified by fucking YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. You know, I only go live if none of my community are live. You know, for example, if Base and I come on, I wouldn't do my own live. I would literally just support their lives. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, so literally YouTube fucked me over, but, hey, Shines, mate, if you're going to jump on, Shines, you going like, that's the thing, Ed. I don't know when Wendy's gonna end her stream. Let me check something. She's been live for 1 hour and 16 minutes. 1 second. Why have I been placed in fucking timeout? So, okay, if they wanted to time me out, then that's up to them. But I don't know who's ending or what. I could I don't know, I might stay live for a bit longer. I'm going to post a link. All right, Shines, I'll stay live for a bit longer. Yeah, do you know what? It's Saturday night. You know, if I don't go live, or if I stopped live, yeah, I've been playing this this new, reasonably new racing game on Xbox offline. Because when I buy games first, I always play the offline story mode first, so I can get good at the game. And once I've completed the offline story mode version of the game, that's when I start to take it online. Because if you haven't completed that game and then you go and you start fucking playing online, right? Because you haven't mastered the game, you're just gonna get fucking murked. And like when I play online games, for me, yeah, it's all about the statistics. You know, it's all about the stats. Like for example, in GTA, right? In GTA Online, my kill ratio to me being killed is like I've killed 5 people for every time someone's killed me, and that's a pretty good ratio, right? Most people are kind of 50-50, but yeah, I'm like 80% killing others and only 20% are killing me. Like, you can't step to me because I'm Chris CFC, I'm a lyrical G. I don't give a fuck about he or she, I don't give a fuck about nobody. You know what? Yeah, that's what I feel like doing. Yeah, do you know what? Here we go. Let me play something. Here we go. Blobby, oh Mr. Blobby. Okay, guys. Oh, here, guys. Here is a bit of content from Blob. It's Chris CFC, enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy those fucking Benjamins?
The Chris CFC show. Who's gonna buy those Nike shorts? I'm a Liverpool Don, I'm a Liverpool Don. Sent to the mic to roll my tongue down. Enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy those Benjamins? Enter the Jamie Sports. Who's gonna buy those Nike shorts? I'm a Liverpool Don, I'm a Liverpool Don. Sent to the mic to roll my tongue down. I'm a Liverpool Don, I'm a Liverpool Don. Sent to the mic to roll my tongue down. Enter the Debenhams. Enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy those Benjamins? Enter the Jamie Sports. Who's gonna buy those Nike shorts? I'm a Liverpool Don, I'm a Liverpool Don. Send to the mic to roll my tongue down. I'm a Liverpool Don, I'm a Liverpool Don. Send to the mic to roll my tongue down. Enter the Debenhams.
Turn up the bass. Turn up the bass, guys.
Who's gonna
I'm
buy
a
those
Liverpool.
shorts? I'm a Liverpool Don, I'm a Liverpool Don. Send to the mic to roll my tongue down. Enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy those Benjamins? Enter the Jamie Sports. Who's gonna buy those Nike shorts? I'm a Liverpool Don, I'm a Liverpool Don. Send to the mic to roll my tongue down. I'm a Liverpool Don, I'm a Liverpool Don. Send to the mic to roll my tongue down. Enter the Debenhams. Enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy those Benjamins? Enter the Jamie Sports. Who's gonna buy those Nike shorts?
Do you know what, right? I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Yeah, that is fucking awesome, bruv. Like, these headphones I've got on, right? My streaming headphones, yeah? Like, the sound quality is fucking awesome, right? And the bass, yeah, the bass that comes through the headphones, right? Like, I rate Blob for that. Because, you know, he's actually picked a song where, you know, you have to pick the right kind of tempo, right? Because fair enough, you can speed up or slow down someone's voice. But if you slow it down or speed it up too much, they're going to sound like chipmunks, right? So he's picked the right tune with the right tempo where he's able to do that. And because, you know, I've rapped in time with the beat, right? The beat he's chosen, and where I've rapped in time with the beat, it's just worked. So yeah, let me just play it one more time because I just think this is fucking gangster. Like, I think this is one of the best videos anyone's made on me.
Enter the devil. Who's gonna buy those Ben Shermans? Enter the JD Sports. Who's gonna buy those Nike shorts? I'm a Liverpool Don. I'm a Liverpool Don. Sent to the mic to Roma Tundon. Enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy those Ben Shermans? Enter the JD Sports. Who's gonna buy those Nike shorts? I'm a Liverpool Don. I'm a Liverpool Don. Sent to the mic to Roma Tundon. I'm a Liverpool Don. I'm a Liverpool Don. Sent to the mic to Roma Tundon. Enter the Debenhams. Enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy those Ben Shermans? Who Don? I'm a Liverpool Don. I'm a Liverpool Don. I'm a Liverpool Don. Send to the mic to Roma. Enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy shit?
All right, you know what? Enough is enough. I don't want to overkill it where, yeah, I don't want, you know, I think that is fucking great. And I don't want to overplay it to the point where it starts getting monotonous, because that is a genius work of art, right? And you know, like when a new song comes out in the charts and it's really good, but they overplay it to the point where you hate it, you know. I never ever want to hate that song. And better enter the treaty center, up and down the escalator. Enter the JD Sports. Who's gonna buy those Nike shorts? Enter the MVC. Who's gonna buy that bad CD? Enter the Debenhams. Who's gonna buy those Ben Shermans? Literally, yeah, you can do fucking you know, a rhyme for every shop. Enter the Clinton cards. Who's going to buy that birthday card? Enter the Wilkinson. Enter the Wilco? Who's going to buy that wheelbarrow? 1 second, we got Shines.
Enter.
Shines, buddy. Is that you?
Yeah, big up, big up. Enter with a one
Enter.
and two.
Shines in the house. Enter.
Whoa.
Shines in the house.
Enter
Big
with
up to
ones and
Kosher.
twos.
Listen to this one. Listen to this one. Enter.
Go on then.
Shines in the house. Big up to Kosher Mouse. Enter the Shines in the house. Big up to Kosher Mouse. Big up, Shines.
Big
How
up
you
to
doing, my
everyone.
man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Big up to everyone on the chat. Even though you know, you don't like me, I don't give a shit.
What do you mean? Who doesn't like you, Shines?
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of people who don't like you, but it doesn't bother me.
Shines, right? Shines, yeah, listen, right?
Yeah, go on.
Everyone in my community likes you, right? Maybe you argue with Chrissy Morris, right? But don't get it twisted, bro. You're liked in my community, bro. People respect you, bro.
No, don't worry about that. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying there's stupid idiots out there what lies a lot. This is what I'm trying to say, and know who I'm aiming to.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You know, you're
Idiots,
always welcome here, Shines,
liars,
mate, you know.
talking bullshit, running around and embarrassing yourself. You want to complain, you want to try and put someone down and locked up. Look at your history. Your history is online.
No,
Fucking idiots.
Ed says, big up Shines.
Yeah, big up, Ed.
You
Big up.
know.
I can't see the chat. I can see that little thing there, but sometimes I'm doing something, so I can't see everything. Like a little bit scary. Go on.
All right.
Big up, Ed.
If
Love all the
listen,
time, mate.
Shines, right? If Chrissy Morris does happen to want to jump on,
I
do you
don't
want to
mind.
take him on? No,
Come
because
on.
like
Me run? Nah, come on.
no, that's
You
not what
know.
it is. It's like listen, right? You give as good as you get, right? And it's like you know, sometimes, right? It's good to have an argument with someone, but sometimes if you're not feeling it, I respect that, you know, because like when he comes on, he never has he always wants to argue with you, and you know,
It
like
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother
no, the
me.
only reason I say that, right, is because the only reason I say it is because when I have guests on here, you know, I want them to feel welcome, right? And if he starts to annoy you, you know,
No, he
like
can't.
banter's
He
banter, I
can't.
get that.
No, he can't. Chris, he can't annoy me. He can't make my blood rush. If anything, I make his blood rush because I heard after I said that he don't have no friends or anything. The last time I was on your panel, apparently I
Yeah,
heard
and you
somebody.
said to him, you said to
No.
him that
Yeah, go on.
he loses at everything in life.
Yeah, loses everything in life, and he don't have any friends. He needs to sort himself out and whatever. He's a fucking idiot and whatever. And apparently, that was the last time I was on your panel. And apparently, the next day, I heard someone else came on and said was backing him up. I don't know, something about
No, when they
someone
was
saying
backing him
he's
up,
not
right,
lonely. He's not lonely. He's
listen,
got friends.
when they were backing him up, right, they weren't slagging you off, right?
No.
They was actually saying like Chrissy Morris actually chats sense. You know, I know what you're talking about.
There was someone who jumped. Apparently, someone on a different panel was mentioned about it. After I said that he's got nobody, no friends, and whatever. The next day, somebody jumped on your panel and was actually apparently saying that
Bob, yeah, go
Chrissy
on.
Morris has got friends and he's this and that and whatever.
No. Someone did come on my
Some
panel,
guy.
yeah, but they said they didn't. All they said was you know, people get Chrissy Morris wrong, like the argument and banter aside, they were saying that like he's actually quite clever, and if people listen to him, they could learn something.
And
But
he does have
you
friends
know,
and all.
yeah. Do you know what Chrissy said? Chrissy said to me, right, that when he comes on my panel, yeah, he's the bait, right, and he basically gets the viewers, yeah, when he comes on.
Oh,
And I was
shut up, man.
thinking, like, are you taking the piss?
He's a fucking
Like,
idiot.
you know, like when people tune into my show, they don't know who's on my panel at the time, right? And he's trying to take credit for my views, and I'm, you know, oh, Chris, you know, you use me as bait to get the drama and all that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Listen,
and
he
I'm
won't
thinking,
jump
like,
on. Listen, put
it's
the
like
Esau
he's
won't
got.
jump on. Listen, no one
I wouldn't
jump
have
on.
Esau on him, mate.
If anyone wants, if any of these dumb son of a bitches, lying son of a bitches, yeah, want to jump on and want to test me, I'll fucking rip them apart, trust me. Fucking idiots online.
Well, Shines, I don't know if you've been listening tonight, right? But
Yeah,
I've been
no, I ain't
educated.
got.
I've been educated on a few things. Brian's done. I'm not going to go into them, right? But you know,
Go on.
he's done quite a few things, yeah, that you know, I didn't know, and I was disgusted by, right? And you know, before I was not friends with him, but we were on civil terms, and you know, now, right? I wish this kid the best, but yeah, as far as Brian's concerned, he can go his way. I'm just gonna do my thing, you know.
It's up to you. It's up to you, Chris. You do what you got to do. You know.
No, but it's like you know,
What?
this whole time I've been like, I've been going. I've been thinking that
Just
people
say
have been
what the fuck you
thinking
want
that.
to say.
No, but
Go
no,
on.
what it is though, like, is it's like I think people have thought that I've known this the whole time when I've had him on, and I've had to say to people, look, this is the first time I've heard about this, and what I've heard changes everything. And I'm thinking like people are thinking, oh, like how can Chris be talking to this guy after what he's done? And I didn't know what he had done, but now I have. You know, it's like I'm always the last person to fucking find out shit. Always happens. Like people will mention something, and from ages ago, and I'll be like, "What the fuck is that about?" And people are like, "Chris, how do you not know about this? Come on, Chris CFC, get with the program." It's like when I was on the dole, yeah, and I weren't working, yeah, and I was on YouTube like most of the time. I was like up to date with shit. But since I've had a job and I only come on after 10, 11 now, and most of the people have their videos on fucking private, you know, fucking it's hard to catch up. And because on my channel, I don't really like, you know, I hardly ever talk about Jupiter, Moon and all them lot anymore. You know, so yeah, fucking maybe that's a good thing, because I don't want to be that channel that moans about other people, you know. To like, I know my community are not getting on with certain people, and but them people that they're not getting on with, they're not bringing me into the fight. So I respect my community's got problems with people. You know, I will back them up as much as I won't engage with them. But yeah, at the moment, they're leaving me out of it. So I don't need to bitch back. And, you know, I like it this way. You know, constant bitching and that.
Chris, I'll give you 2 more minutes to chat. And if you don't mind, if I can jump back in, yeah? Go on, carry on.
No, go on, go on. I'm done what I'm saying. Go on, mate.
Do you know what? Whatever anyone says, it doesn't matter if they're trying, you know, they're in a good way to say a certain thing like don't or whatever, or there's a lot worse of people what saying lies and causing problems, twisting everything. This is YouTube. Do you know what I mean? You've got your own, listen,
Yeah.
you've got your own fucking head, you've got your own fucking mind and your soul and whatever. You need to control yourself. Don't let no one control you. You know what,
No,
Chris?
I know what you're saying.
Listen, Chris. You can only have less than 5 people in your palm to trust. If you trust more than 5, that's something wrong, mate.
Yeah, but listen,
because if you trust more
I completely respect. I completely agree with what. No, I completely agree with what you're saying, right? You know, don't let people like do what I think, yeah, but I agree with that completely. But on the same side, I value my community. Like, I'm the sort of person that if I want to come to a decision, I will have my thoughts. I will listen to the thoughts of my community, and then I'll make a decision based on what I think and what the community think. And sometimes I will stick to my own decision, but sometimes the community might point out a point that I wasn't aware of. And, you know, there's times that I will change a decision based on my community's input, you know. Like in a way, like my channel like is like a democracy, really. You know, the only thing is I haven't been elected. I elected myself and made my own channel. You know, the only thing is like every 4 years there's not a vote for a new leader of the Chris CFC show.
To be honest, yeah.
But the only
To be honest, yeah, I've seen the way you've been up and down. Me, I've been the same. I've never changed. Yeah. I'm
Do you
being
know what?
honest.
I will agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have been consistent throughout.
Yeah.
You
No
go
one
where
can
you want.
say.
You go where you want to go. You do what you want to do,
Yeah.
and you know.
No one controls
Yeah.
me. No one tells me what to do. I don't follow no one. And
But no offense, though.
yeah,
Yeah. No
yeah. Go
offense,
on.
though, Shane.
Go
It's
on. Go on.
different. Yeah. When you have your own channel and you just jump on different people's panels, you know, it's a lot
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. I could
Like
understand that in a way. Yeah.
you know, if I didn't have my own channel and you know I didn't go live and I just hopped on others, I would probably be like you know. But you know, like if you got your own channel, sometimes you've got to put the views of your community before your own. Do you understand? Like, and the worst part of it is there's a lot of things that I don't know about people and other people do. And, you know, my community are vital to me because, for example, tonight I've learned a lot of info that I didn't know yesterday that, you know, has made me reevaluate things. And, you know, because I work late and that, my community is my only source of information on what people have done and what's going on. And obviously,
To be honest, listen, Chris, you know, everyone learns the hard way. Some people learn it the easy way, some people don't, yeah? Some people maybe medium, yeah? But at the end of the day, you have to go through a rough patch to learn.
yeah, listen, right, I've gone through many a rough patch on here.
Yeah, I know,
you know,
but you should fucking learn by now.
That's what I'm saying. I've fucked up,
Yeah.
right? And when I've owned my wrongs, and my community have forgiven me, right? Some people longer than others, but that's the thing, you know. If you're genuine and you own your shit, and people can see that you're genuinely sorry for what you've done, huh? What do you mean, take it?
When you're too nice, then you get people taking the piss out of you, taking advantage of you. And
No, I get what you're saying.
trust me.
There used to be a time when I first started going live that you know, when I was new to it, in my head, I kind of made YouTube bigger than what it was, and I thought, oh shit, I'm live, like, and I would want to say something, and you know, I'd be so kind of weary of what I'm saying. What I wanted to say wouldn't come out the way I wanted to say it, and because I didn't want to say the wrong thing, I would, you know, I was kind of slow in answering questions because I wanted to make sure I said the right thing, you know, because we're at the start. Now I realize what, it's only fucking YouTube, like, but when you first join, you get kind of, I don't know, it kind of overwhelms you. Then you realize it ain't as big as you think. And because at the start, people thought, and, you know, I was a bit slow in speaking or whatever, you know, they kind of misinterpreted me. But, you know, and that's the thing, first impressions, they do kind of stay for a while. And, but I think the people know me by now that, you know, yeah. Basically,
Anyway,
what I'm trying to say is I'm not the same person Like if you heard me from a stream from day one and now, it would be completely different. If you heard me from a stream from when I first came on Brian's to hearing me now, you would think they were two different people. Would you agree with that?
I don't know, because at the end of the day, I see that you've been very gullible, and you're being too easy. You're being too weak. You know, you've always
If
been.
you're gonna,
No, I'm being honest.
if you're gonna, no, listen, I admire your honesty, but if you're gonna say things, you know, at least say the word properly. Like, you know, if you're gonna say I'm gullible,
I missed. All right. I'm slow. All right, listen to your best
you're
mate.
not slow. You're not slow.
Yeah? I'm slow, and I'm dumb.
Did,
Yeah.
did I say you were slow?
No.
Well, I didn't say that at all.
Don't start saying, like, when you say something, say the word properly. Yeah. So don't start with that shit. Yeah, Chris. All right.
No, but I feel like, you know, like
what?
I feel like I do agree, yeah, that, you know, maybe when I first came onto YouTube, right, people did take the piss out of me, right? But
yeah,
that doesn't happen now. That doesn't happen now, bro. If someone oversteps the mark now, and, you know, for you to not acknowledge or think that I have come a long way from that point, you know, like now I don't give a fuck if anyone takes the piss or tries to mug me off. I will fucking give as good as I get.
That's good.
And you know, because you don't see that, because you still think that I'm gullible, that you know that.
No, I said before you've been gullible, not now.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that, Shines.
Not now.
I agree. Okay, sorry, my bad.
No.
Yeah, I do agree with you, bruv. Yeah, people have mugged me off, and you know, because I didn't, you know, want to argue over something silly, I used to let things slide, and people used to think that would, you know, take that for a weakness.
Much, yeah. I ain't been around, but like I said before, I like to see you just be yourself, and that is it. You know.
Well, you know, when I come on, I am myself. You know, I don't pretend to be any. I don't pretend to be anything I'm not. Right?
Yeah. You're a good person. You got a good heart. Yeah, but you just
like, you know,
before. What I've noticed that you get pulled in easily, but I don't.
You know,
that was before. You know.
Yeah, it's like
now.
my life, right? My life, right, on YouTube, right? I'm being honest with you. Like, if the foil wasn't seen in my drawer, maybe I never would have told people that about my drug history that I've overcome, right? You know, obviously, it came out, right, and I've sorted that out. That's in the past, right? But to be honest, I actually think, right, me having that slip up on the camera, I think was a good thing, because at the end of the day, right, no one's perfect, right, and you know, to be honest, people overcoming addiction is actually hard, right, and you know that shows that I've actually got willpower, you know, and yeah, people come on here and they try and make out they're perfect. No one is fucking perfect. And, you know, yeah, when I fucked up, you know, I have earned it, and I'm human, and, you know, I'll probably fuck up loads more times in my life.
I fuck up.
But each time I've fucked up, though, I've learned from it, and,
yeah.
You know, I've never made the set, you know.
Yeah, you're a good person anyway. You know, you've got a good heart, you know. Trust me.
Now you have as well, Shans. We've always got on, man. Even when I left the dream team and that, you know, we remain neutral, and you know, we've always
in the dream team. I was always aware of.
All right, then maybe.
I was never ever in the dream team. Trust me. I swear
Well, you
to
was on
God.
the panel. You was on the panel
I
most
was on
nights
the
when
panel.
I
I'm on
was.
your panel now.
Yeah. I
You
get
know what
that.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, if anyone disrespected me and talk about me, then I will give it as good 100 times. Like Esau, he's talking about children and he's talking about all this and that and who's the one who's put pictures up or something about children, and who's the one who's putting videos up about one
Esau
look,
spoke.
yeah, one
Esau
sec.
put kids. He put kids images
All
on
right, yeah,
Pornhub.
and the other thing is putting up kids videos up and disrespecting the mum, like could put the mum into disrespect. This could cause her problems, and you know, by doing it, and it seems like he enjoys it. But now I've heard him recently talking about he feels like he's gonna do this about children getting hurt and all this shit. Who the fuck is he to represent children? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, he's disgusting. He
And the other
babysits
thing is
kids.
Jupiter. The other thing is Jupiter. Stop saying my fucking name. Jump on a panel when I'm on a panel. Stop saying my name. I don't even say your name because you're worthy. You're nothing. You go to the shop and the people in the shop don't even fucking like you. Your neighbors don't even fucking like you. Fucking idiot. Calling me whatever. Stop talking about me. Anyway, I say no more. There's more anyway. Anyway.
Yeah, with Esau, right? He babysits kids.
Idiots. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. He babysits kids in the background, saying paedophile all the time and stuff. And the kid is going to go to fucking nursery or preschool and start coming out with these words. And, you know, like, if I was babysitting a kid, right,
Anyway, listen, Chris. I don't want you to talk about
Yeah.
it because I don't want headache on you. I said what I got to
It's
say
not
in my
headache for
piece.
me, brother.
Yeah,
It's
so don't
fact.
worry
It's
about it.
fact.
No,
It's
no,
fact, though.
I don't
If
want
Esau
you
don't
to
like
get
it,
involved.
yeah. If the truth hurts, yeah, it's only the truth. If the truth hurts him, right, and you know, he knows. I've already publicly, he knows anyway. I've already said to him that I don't think he should be babysitting. So it's nothing new, Shines. You're not gonna get
All
me
right,
in trouble, mate.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just don't. I don't want you to get involved or whatever. But like
No, I
I
get that.
said,
I get that, yeah, but I don't want you to feel like you got to hold back, mate. If
No,
there's
no, I
something you
don't
want
want
to
you to
talk
get
about,
involved. I just said my piece, and I thank you for
yeah,
letting me say my piece on your panel. And let's move on. But there is one more thing. I said that I go diving, deep diving. I said to him that I go mountain climbing. I do regarding about antiques, and when he was talking about toys and whatever, I said that on the panel that I know about antiques regarding about toys, because certain toys are very expensive, I know about antiques and whatever. And next minute Esau is an antique. He's a diver, deep diver. He's a mountain climber. He sounds like me. That's all I'm
okay.
gonna say.
So you've been watching your bargain hunt, yeah?
No,
Learning
no,
about
no,
the
no, no, no,
antiques.
no, 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 no. A lot of people know me regarding about what I know and that in it, and I've been questioned and I've answered regarding about vases to all sorts of things. Yeah, so I know from gemstones to a lot of things. Trust me, I know my job, mate, and I just feel that I've got a copycat be trying to be not just me but others. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Next time you're in the supermarket and you hear the beep, think of the fun you
Yeah.
could be having on Supermarket Sweep. That's it.
Oh,
It's only
when I heard that person speaking, I was thinking, sounds like me. What the fuck? You're copying, copycat. Fucking a person. Listen, a person who has not even traveled the world or not even gone anywhere. I swear to God, the person is not even been abroad. I won't be surprised.
You know what, though? I'm jealous of you, though, Shines, mate. You've travelled the world. Because
not the world, but I'm still.
No, I mean, like, no. What I mean is, like,
yeah.
You know, you've been on a lot of holidays, right?
Yeah,
and you're lucky that you can have that. Lucky you can have that lifestyle, right? Now, it's you know, it's been years since, you know, I've actually had over 10 grand in my bank account, right? And you know, that's been through hard work and budgeting my money and spending it wisely, right? So basically, I've ordered a new renewal of my passport, and when I can get time off, I'm actually going on holiday. I haven't decided where, but where would you suggest? Where would you suggest someone into, like, France and like a couple of times?
Local. You got France. You got you got France, Spain.
Like, what would be a good, like, first
everyone knows
main
Spain.
holiday?
I've been Spain. I've been Magaluf, Shagaluf, or whatever. I've been to other places.
So, like, when you say Spain, yeah, what kind of part? Like Alicante, Benidorm, Madrid.
If you go to, it's, you know, Spain is like British. Like a lot of places, like it's proper.
Well,
you know,
Spain. The most British part of Spain is Benidorm, mate.
Yeah, but if you, why would you want to go Benidorm?
I only say Benidorm because I've seen the program on TV.
Yeah,
and
there's
like, they do all inclusive.
To be honest, my friend, like a very close family, and I don't want to even say his boy.
No, but you know, but I like seeing that program Benidorm, right? I want to go to, like, the Benidorm Palace. I want to go to I want to take a stroll down the old town to the Rich Bitch, and I want to see Sticky Vicky. Well, obviously, Sticky Vicky ain't a real person, but
to be honest, it's up to you. You know, if that's what you feel, then that's what you feel. I can't tell you not to go there. You know, I've been to places that 100% that no one online has been. I've been to places that you shouldn't even go to, and it is extreme, and it's like from
do you know why they call it Shagaloof? Because even the ugliest people can still get a shag. Like, if you go to Magaluf, right, and you come back and you haven't got your dick wet, right, then there's something wrong with you. Like, any person of any fucking sexiness on the sexiness scale can get a shag in Magaluf. You know.
In Magaluf, Shagaloof. Definitely.
That's why they call Magaluf Shagaloof.
You get your neighbours on the balcony, you jump over to the next balcony, and there, definitely. No problem. Party all night.
No offence, right? Even Fat Dan could get a shag in Magaluf.
I'm talking
even Fat Dan could get a shag in Magaluf, and that's saying a lot.
If he wants to be a sofa, if he wants to be a sofa that they think is a sofa, they sit on him. That's about it.
Yeah, fair enough though. The birdie shags ain't going to be that hot, but you know, he will still get a shag because in Magaluf, you know,
No, he's
There's
gonna be a sofa,
there's
and that's
ugly
it.
girls as well.
The
Yeah.
best he's gonna get is someone to sit on him to think it's a sofa. End of.
Oh yeah, all the pissed girls, yeah, are gonna fall asleep. All the pissed girls that are drunk are gonna fall asleep on his tits.
I don't think you
Yeah.
understand anyway. Anyway,
All
I've
these
been
girls,
there,
yeah,
I've
all
done
these
it.
girls, yeah, will be
I've
fucking
been,
laying on him sleeping, right, and he'll just be
listen,
laying
I've
there with the
been,
bone of the dirty cunt.
listen, I've been to a place where there was 40 of us, and basically 20 something of us got arrested. I didn't get arrested, and basically how many? About 12 was put in prison, chained up. Locals came in and
What do you mean
battered.
chained up?
Well, anyway, I don't want to get involved. You know what? It's good that you butted me in, and I'd rather not to say anyway. Anyway, yeah,
What,
bad things happen abroad.
in Spain they chain you up?
Not in Spain. Not in Spain. It wasn't in Spain. It
Mm.
was in Spain. Anyway. Yeah.
I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow
Basically,
anyway, man.
they made these people sign to say they done something when they never done something. They were chained up, bastard. I mean, beaten so badly, broken bones and everything, and they've been imprisoned for a while. And then my mates. This was
So
while
what's
back ago.
what?
Huh?
So the British embassy ain't done nothing, you know?
Fuck all. Those years and years ago, mate. Nothing.
That's
Years
fucked
ago.
up, bro. Because you know, like
Was
when, like for example, right, if somebody from Britain gets nicked in another country, right, the embassy, like of that person's country, like have to be informed, right? And sometimes some countries, yeah, they because they're not part of the UN, right? They don't follow those rules, right? And some countries they will detain someone and won't even tell that person's embassy that they've incarcerated someone, and then even when that country find out that person's being held, right, the country doesn't what is it doesn't give information out, and then that country tries to talk diplomatically for the release and that, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If it's a country that, for example, wanted relations with England, they will let the person go as a gesture of goodwill to, you know, strengthen future relations. But if it's a country that hates Britain, they'll just deliberately like incarcerate someone for a minor crime just to make a point.
It wasn't. It. You know what it was? It was different culture. Like that's what the problem was.
Oh, you mean race? You mean, yeah?
It was different culture. Yeah, right. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it
That's
is
what
race as well.
That's what it was.
Like for example, like, you know, some countries, yeah, like if a Muslim person done a crime and they're racist, for example, they might, you know, make an example. But you know, I just think it, you know, fair enough, right? There has been Muslim terrorists, right? But you know, the majority of every religion, people in every religion are good people, right? And people don't focus on 99.999% of Muslims are decent people that haven't been arrested. They only focus on the 0.1 people that have committed terrorist acts, and you know, people don't say, oh, but most of them, yeah, like more than 99% of them are decent people. They just focus on the bad shit that happens.
Yeah, to be honest, you're gone into a different category now. Talking like with me, it was like different cultures. you know, different nationalities mixed, yeah, and they didn't like where we were, and they got undercover police and everything. Hotels got raided. A lot of shit happened. Trust me.
Look what I've got, Shines. Look, I've got a 3-pack of Mars for my snacks, and I've got a pack of Oreos. That's me for my midnight lunch.
Yeah. I don't like sweet stuff anyway.
I won't say no to an Oreo or two. That's pretty good though. Three Mars bars for £1.25.
I don't like chocolates. I don't like sugar much.
Do you know what? Right, I do prefer savoury food, but I do like a little sweet indulgence at the end of the day. Like when I was younger, I used to love sweet things, but the older I get less craving. And it's like, for example, when I was younger, I used to hate like Brussels sprouts, parsnips and that. And now I've got older, I kind of like that stuff. Like when I was growing up, I used to hate my dad's fucking stews and that, right? And now I fucking love them, mate. Fucking.
Yeah. So, yeah, the main thing is, you know what? If you're going to go live, go live. Don't worry about no one else. I'm fed up with seeing people online.
No, but I do though, mate. Like, if I come online and someone like...
Go on.
No, but with me, if I come online and let's say Luke Chartel Rapid is live, instead of me going live, I would rather support
people.
Certain people I like. I'd rather support my community because it's good to like that's where the conversation's at. It's already started, and secondly, it's like I don't want to be fighting for views with people I like when I would rather be chatting to them on the same panel. So if we're doing our own streams, we can't actually be talking with each other. So, but obviously there's some people that I don't like. I don't give a fuck about going live with. Like, I wouldn't not do a live if someone like Easy was live because, you know, I don't listen to him. But yeah, fucking most of the time there's always someone from my side of the community. There's always someone from my side of the community doing a live.
Why are you making it so easy for yourself, Chris? For fuck's sake, come on.
How do you mean? I'm just saying it how it is, mate. If I like someone, I will back them because they back me. Like if I'm live first, people like Luke, they'll jump on my panel.
Yeah, I do understand, but
if people support it,
you know why?
Mm.
Do you know why? I've got to give you love and respect because when I'm speaking and then I'm out, you butt in. So you do shut me up. And thank you for that. Big respect for that, Chris.
No, it's not that. It's like if you're saying something that I don't agree with, I'm going to stop it right there and correct it because the only reason I'm like that is because I'm used to being on panels with like 6-7 people. And if you don't butt in straight away, other people are going to divert the conversation. And then by the time you get to speak, whatever you wanted to say is irrelevant. So it's just a habit I've picked up, like...
No, I'm just saying that,
Yeah, but basically what I'm trying to say, is people...
And there's certain things that I can say what could blow a lot of things. You butt in, so then I realised, I best shut up. So yeah, thank you.
No, but I mean, it's like, I don't know. I mean, you shouldn't say thank you because I'm actually kind of being rude. But it's like if it's something I don't agree with, I will correct it, and I should realise that now we're just on a 1-to-1, and I'm not on a panel with 6 or more people where, you know, really I should be letting you say what you want to say and then address it after because it's only us two. But because it's a
Anyway,
habit now of
it's only you and me. We're not here talking shit. Do something. Play some music. Do us. You know what? I heard you done like some songs or something like your
here we
last
go.
one. Your
No,
last one, but
let
yeah,
me
go
play
on.
one thing quickly.
Yeah, but you know what you should do? What you
Let me
what
just
you
go
feel?
and get my phone.
Yeah, but listen, you know
One
what?
second, I can't hear you. I'm just getting my phone.
Fuck off then. Go on. I know.
I can't hear you,
Yeah, go
James. I'm
on.
getting my phone.
When you're ready, let me know. Yeah.
I'm coming back. 1 sec. 1 second. I'm back. Say that again, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. There was
I have my
some
earphones.
song you done or something. I don't know, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm playing it for you now.
Yeah. And the other thing is, what you
Hey Siri, open voice recorder.
you never fucking listen, do you? Anyway.
You're asking me about the song and I'm playing it for you. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yo, CFC. The Chris CFC 2.0 show. Sierra Oscar 359. Can I have a name check, please? Go ahead, 359 over. First name Christopher Long spelling. Surname Evans. Echo Victor Alpha November Sierra. Date of birth 2nd of the 86. White male. Yeah, Mr. Evans is known, not currently wanted. Last known address. Beep. I'm not gonna dox myself.
Seaside.
Big up, big up.
See that?
You listen to your boy Chris CFC in the vicinity in a little Trinity. These nuts are not nice, so please don't roll that dice and be part of the bias. Come on, you gotta think twice before you play the dice. Scamming off the kids, snorting up the whiz. This ain't showbiz. Go and mind your own biz. You can't break me, cause I'm a Liverpool G.
With the seaside mark. Come on.
Have a good listen. Here we go. I only come here for fun. Not to see women and dupes getting ripped a new one. Cause I'm a Liverpool G, I'm a Liverpool Don. Sent on the mic to roll my tongue done. All about the laughs, the banter. Don't fuck about on here. We don't want you here, we don't need you here.
Come on, Chris.
People in the building. Cause I'm a lyrical G. Big it up to all the sexy ladies. Coming in our way.
Come on.
And I'm not talking about Babs and Chloe. Definitely not.
Oh, go.
Check this. You can't divide us because we're an odd number. You can't divide the odds. We're not even Stevens. We're like fucking heathens.
Yes.
No unknown moon dude. Fix up before it's too late. God's gonna show you the gate. It ain't too late. Fix up, look sharp. Or are you gonna do this forever? What's fucking wrong with your lives? For fuck's sake. At least our side are exposing the lies, exposing the sickness. And we can't choose, but we can choose where we go. We can choose our flow. So think about it, and that's it.
All night long.
What did you think of that, Shines?
It's you know what? It's from your mind.
Mr. Simon, Mr. Simon Cowell. Yeah. I like the bit that goes. I like the bit that goes, big it's up to all the sexy ladies coming my way, coming our way. And I'm not talking about Babs McKay.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Chris? You can do. You know what? You could. Big up, Seaside Mark. Big
I
up
come
him.
here for fun, not to see Moon and Dupes get ripped a new one. Oh shit, that is gangster. I come here for fun, not to see Moon and Dupes get ripped a new one.
To be honest, you're good. You can do really good, and like you do your music, your music and whatever you're mixing and whatever with names and whatever. You should do. If you want to be different, you should do things like with the people that you like.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like Luke puts
And
effort into his, right? When I'm drunk, right, I just put a random uncopywritten beat on YouTube, right? And I just came up
you
with that
just
on the
let it out,
spot.
innit?
If I sat
You
there,
just let it out, yeah.
if I actually sat, a couple of bars, maybe, I'll be walking home and a couple of bars like, big it's up to all the sexy ladies coming my way, coming our way. I'm not talking about Babs McKay. Some of them lines I might think about them when I get home. I think, yeah, I'll put them into a song, but I don't put time and effort into them. Luke does, and and when I do songs, right, I only can think of slagging people off because, like unless I do a song saying big up to Squire 7, he always makes me laugh, blah, and then we got, I don't know, Patsy, she's a lyrical G, I don't know, like you can big people up as well, I guess.
All right, I'm going to tell you another little thing now, yeah, but please butt in so I don't talk too much. There's DJs online, yeah.
Please
There's
butt in,
DJs
fucking
online
hell.
from
You know
listen
what?
from
Yeah, now you said butt
Jamaica.
in, right? I'm not gonna let you get a word in now because you said please butt in.
Yeah.
I'm only joking. Go on, Shane.
No. It's good. It's good. I ain't gonna say no
No,
more. I'm loving it.
no,
I
I'm
love it
joking. I'm
when you butt.
joking, Shines, man.
No, it
No, go
doesn't
on.
matter,
No,
man.
go on.
You know what?
On a
You
level,
know.
say what you're gonna say, man.
No, I'm not gonna say it. It's too much.
I was only joking. Oh, whatever, man. You said don't
No, I'm
butt.
loving
Tom,
it.
you
I
said
really love
butt
it.
in, and
You make me talk less, and the less I
because
talk,
Shines
the
is loving it,
better.
loving it, loving it. He's
Loving
loving
it
it
like
like that.
this.
DC Melody
Problem.
Shaki piano to make you rock. Sing what you got to sing and dance till you drop. Ooh,
If you think you see
iron up a spell.
it.
I love that. DJ Luck,
No,
the
you know
MC
what it
me.
is. I've said to a lot of DJs and that, and I said like let out from your heart, enjoy yourself. Don't be tense. Don't enjoy it. And next minute, they make a lot of money. I swear to God. As soon as they hear me shines, they go wow, and then they just flip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm MC CFC in the vicinity.
And the MC, was it 11 in the place to be? The one with the one, the one
Originally,
with
yeah,
the
I
feeling.
used to, originally I was MC Freshie, yeah. Like F to R to E to S to H to I to E. They call me Freshie because I'm fresh to death. Like Nazareth, it's my gold or whatever. But yeah, that was when I was younger, like when I used to MC to like old school garage and that. Like I'm gonna play an old school garage beat and I'm
Was
gonna do
it
a
with the
little rap
ones or
to it.
twos or something?
Right, because I'm in the
With the ziggy.
one second, like 1 sec. Old school garage beat. Wait a second, beats. Here we go, old school garage beat. I don't want a garage instrumental. Here we go.
Shine on.
Second.
If you don't know, get to know. Hey, come on. We know what. And we can. Come on.
One second. Let me change the song.
So just a few designs that
One second. Let me just get this advert off. Yo, big up, big up. You're locked in. You're locked in. Let's see what this is like. Yo, come on the mic. You're locked in. Chris CFC 3.0 show.
And you got the shines on the show.
Big attack to the house on Mark in the house.
And the alien crew.
Big attack to all the sexy ladies. I'm a Liverpool tree, I'm a Liverpool drum. Send to the mic to run what I'm done. Don't give a fuck about he or she, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Got the keys to London City. Big attack to all the people in there.
And you got the hate in
Now
the area.
This, you know what? This beat ain't even good, bruv. What the? You know what? I need to actually pick a song, right? This is called Zoned. Wait.
I'm gonna be down.
I'm gonna do Sambuca.
Go on then.
Sambuca. Instrumental. When I saw you, girl, from across the room, you had your eyes on me.
You had your eyes on me. Sounds good. The song. Hey, 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 come on. Come on, Chris.
This is it. Chris CFC. Turn up the BASE. Yo, let me just wait the beat to kind of a bit more. Here we go. Yes, check here. Yo, check it. Big up, big up, big up. Hi, my name is CFC. The BASE. Don't give a fuck about he or she.
Well, I saw you, girl, from across the room. You had your eyes on me, I had my eyes on you. We went to the bar for a Sambuca. You gave me your number, and you took my number. Well, I saw you, girl, from across the room. You had your eyes on me, I had my eyes on you. We went to the bar for a Sambuca. You gave me your number. And you took my number. I said,
Liverpool G, big attack to all the sexy ladies.
looking for dress, she could do the rest in the contest for me. The DE, double N, ISG,
I'm the doctor, like so call me Einstein. I'm a Liverpool Dan. I'm a Liverpool Dan.
I'm a Liverpool Dan. I said, you wanna live with the good word, look at the good thing, look up on that shit. It's a caress, you can do the chest, you can do the rest in the contest for me. The DE, double N, ISG, Einstein, I'm a Liverpool Dan. Well, I saw you, girl, from across the room. You had your eyes on me, I had my eyes on you. We went to the bar for a Sambuca. You gave me your number, and you took my number. Well, I saw you, girl.
Oh, do you know what, man? I'm gonna get all the fucking neighbours fucking jarring, mate. All the neighbours are gonna start saying, "Chris, shut the fuck up."
No, I think all
what
the
time?
neighbours
Oh
are
my god,
joining
it's
in.
half midnight already. Nah, do you know what? I haven't had enough. I ain't had enough alcohol. Well, I haven't even been drinking tonight. I've been smoking. I've been smoking weed, right? So I'm better at MCing, yeah. When I've been drinking, when
That was
I've
when you fall down.
when I smoke weed,
Yeah.
when I smoke weed, yeah, like I'm more mellow, right? You know, like
Yeah. What
I'm a
grape
better
do you
MC
smoke?
when I'm sober.
Yeah.
I just smoke Star Dog, mate.
All right.
None of this American import stuff. Just 3 grams, 20 quid. Bob's your uncle, fucking Fanny's your aunt, and fucking whatever's your fucking granddad, I don't know.
Anyway.
Oh, do you know what?
Anyway.
I've hit the 3 hour mark, mate. Fuck up.
Oh, have you? You want to call it a day, yeah?
Do you know what? I'm alright for the moment, but you know what? Actually,
is there anyone who's going to jump on?
I'm going to put the link out there, but you know what? Yeah, there's only 4 people in the house right now.
Yeah, I think they most probably on a.
They're on Wendy's right now. They're on Wendy's.
Oh, is Wendy on?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Look,
I think
1 second.
Wendy's. Yeah, it's been quite popular lately. Apparently, I don't know. I heard someone say so.
Nah, she.
Yeah, go on.
She's managed their channel and shit. Let me just show you what's popping a minute on her channel.
I don't know.
1 second.
Piss off, piss bag, you fucking stalker.
Right.
Is that right or wrong?
It's a bit wrong, that. Because
I 7.
Yes.
Can I
Chantel.
just interject when Wendy's talking shit? Because I picked
Okay.
up. You
Go on, Kevin.
wanted this done live on 9. Say
Okay.
Alright, so guys, anyway, I'm going to end on that note, right? I'm going to jump over there.
Go on, jump on.
But thanks for jumping on, man.
Yeah, but don't leave me quiet, man.
Huh?
Play it.
Oh, let me. I'll jump on 1 second. I will. That's if I can get one in the first place.
They will let you on, innit? Should I jump on there? No.
Yeah.
You'll see.
You've shown recently, 7, that there is a kind side to you. Right?
Yeah, there is 7.
And that's where the mask.
There's also a lunatic side to me. That
Oh, of course. Oh, look, 7. It wouldn't be you if you weren't behaving like
Come
a
on,
lunatic.
7.
We know this. But there's also Christ, what a reading. It also comes across clearly that you do wear this mask, and that underneath that mask is a kind, caring individual.
In your pants.
If I can, if I can help someone out,
yeah.
No matter what I'm doing,
yeah.
Well, there you are then.
Whether it be financial or whether it be manual, right?
Yeah.
Loyal, aren't you, 7? Very loyal person.
And if I know, I don't do it willy nilly.
Yeah.
Like,
go on.
That's for you.
You like an argument, 7. Come on.
And sometimes I leave myself out.
Yeah.
But I don't mind, because as long as they're happy, I'm happy.
Exactly. As long as that, yeah. So you have to admit that doesn't come across all the time with you, 7. And people who don't know you take.
Yeah, guys, it's not really my content, but yeah, I'm gonna end on that note, man.
Yeah. But to be honest,
what I'm gonna do,
maybe after, because I don't know when, with Wendy, she'll shut down early, and I'm around today. Only I don't know when I'll be back around to be live on to have a chat. Yeah, today's a good day for me. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
I might jump on. Huh? Go on.
Yeah, you don't come around as much as
Nah.
you used to, mate. I'm glad you're living life, mate. So am I. I don't come on as much as I used to.
I don't know, like, to be honest, like what's going on, because
but I've got
I don't want to be horrible, but it's all bollocks, isn't it? It's all stupidness, and it's all stupid. It's like I'm gonna report you and all this shit. But at the end of the day, how can you report someone when you're fucking online saying and doing things online? You fucking idiots, man.
Mm.
And they're setting up people. Lying. Try and set me up and see what the fuck happens. You can't get nowhere, trust me. You fucking idiot.
But here we go, guys. This is the outro song.
Go on.
But big up, this is the outro song. I'm ending. Big up, Shines, for coming on, mate.
Big up anyway.
I'm gonna call it a night, mate.
With a night and a night to be. See you later, Chris. Big up for letting me on. Play your bit. Big up the chat, even though there's only 4, but that still matters. It doesn't matter. Big up.
Lying on my cell bed, thinking what my father said. I'm lying on my cell bed, thoughts going through my head. What if there's no way out now? What if my life's mapped out now? What if they know where I've been? What if they know all my sin? I can't wait. I'm gonna put the knife in. I can't wait. I'm gonna
put the knife in.
A holiday to the
Strange Ways Hotel. Some people call it hell. I'm gonna take it one step higher. I'm gonna set this bitch on fire. You're always telling me that you and you are just the same.
And it's all in the
name. What a fucking tune.
The ones I've had from the start.
Oh, you know what? To that Strange Ways Hotel. That is a big fucking tune, mate. Wasp did have good taste in fucking music. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Yeah, I'll be back on the main channel in a day or so. Yeah, big up. Enjoy your weekend and peace and love. See you all around the YouTube universe.